Alright. T-Bone here, ready to rock and roll, dancing, dancing night away. What are we doing? We're,
I don't know. What are we doing?
we are synchronizing, getting high.
I'm pre-synchronized.
Yeah. So go ahead, hit play on what's the next video we're watching. What is this? What are we looking at here? What is this? What is it?
Oh my God.
Mm,
Plus, Star Trek has always had another disadvantage on toy aisles: the lack of scalable vehicles for the figures to interact with. There are no tanks or personal fighters or anything. Because of that, the starships are always little die-cast toys or medium-sized plastic toys that don't accommodate the figures. And rarely did toy makers in the 1980s manufacture any.
That's not a real toy, is it?
that is a real toy. It's pretty flimsy. It's made of a very, very light kind of plastic.
I was gonna say I saw it
And
wobble.
there's no,
It looks like shit.
and there's no paint on it. It is stickers, all stickers, and those peel off after time.
Yeah.
So when you got one of these, it's pretty cracked. That is
They
for
peel up,
motion
or
picture,
or
right?
inevitably friction causes them to get those like wrinkles in them.
Right, and so his point is that there's never been a scalable toy that could put figures on. You maybe a space shuttle. You have a space shuttle that you could put Star Trek figures on, or something like that, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a problem since the very beginning. This ship is too big. It's
Anything but the Enterprise.
but yeah,
Very few enemy ships, and
yeah.
most of those were small die-cast versions.
Uh-huh.
So consider that when you played Star Trek and you
Oh,
went
so
to
he got a
warp
bridge
speed, you
playset.
had to leave that
Yeah,
bridge
yeah.
playset behind, stuff the figures from your away team into your pockets, then grab your Enterprise independently.
Fletcher's on. Red alert. Phasers stand by to fire on my order.
I don't think it can be overstated just how much of a pipe dream action
Man, we can't be showing footage of
Star Trek since
God damn it.
Bill decided to attempt the impossible. We've never had Star Trek figures that can go inside a Starship Enterprise toy. And don't start with me about the Inner Space Toy series. Those were micro figurines in gimmicky transformable micro machine style environments. Let's not split hairs. You know what I mean when I say act.
I would argue that he is the one splitting hairs right there.
Because that's pretty cool. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It does open.
What is that? What's that front section? Oh, it's 10 forward.
10 forward, exactly. Now that's
Wow.
exactly where it would be on the lower deck, because that front area, that is actually where.
It's on deck 10 forward.
Right, actually, his office would be in the forward area, and then the back area would be behind. Is where they would go for the.
Actually, I think his office is that little door to the left there. And like
Yes, it would be.
the briefing room is like back and to the left if you're looking straight on at him.
And then over there, that's the turbo lift, and yeah.
Oh, it's got a shuttle. I didn't even see that.
It does have a little shuttle that comes out the back, and 3 action figures down here. I believe it's Data, Riker, and.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. His office is literally to the left right there.
Yeah, well, it's kind of there. This is where the door should be, right about that's. So but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty much. It's fine.
Action figure scale vehicle.
It's also
unfortunately
pretty
for Star
inexpensive.
Trek, even at the height of its popularity, the series never had the retail clout to inspire a toy as large as the G.I. Joe
Jesus
aircraft
Christ.
carrier. Playmates
Jesus
toys
Christ.
made one
Yes,
single
they
bridge
made this
environment,
thing.
but left the ship itself in a separate scale, in the
right,
grand
right.
tradition of Star Trek figure toys.
Yep.
Hey,
Kind of had to.
Left the ship itself in a separate.
I had that one.
This one
remember.
has buttons on the back
Yeah.
and some light up features here. Now go back to that bridge though. It's pretty nice.
Playmates toys made one.
It's pretty nice, although it should be a little wider. This is still not big enough. It's still a bigger area than this, right? Which
Mhm.
doors that operate, you got, swivel things, and it's not bad. It's not
I
bad.
can't really think of anything that's missing.
It's pretty massive. That's really big, and it's a really big toy that doesn't display well. From the side, it just looks like a whatever, I don't know, like
Hmm.
or something.
One single bridge environment, but left the ship itself in a separate.
Now this thing, the nacelles and those
Yep, they lit up.
thrusters on the back lit up, but for some reason the deflector shield didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have any other real big lights on it. None on the top. None of the windows light up or anything.
No, and it made the sound of like going to warp, a photon firing, and I think the sound of the phasers firing.
Yeah.
Scale in the grand tradition of Star Trek figure toys.
My God, that's a big ship. Not so big as our captain, I think.
From an engineering perspective, Playmobil.
Holy shit.
Yes! Look at that. Now, first of all, there's a lot of clear plastic supports for it, right?
Uh-huh.
And we have a crew of Playmobil action figures down here. Oh, fuck. Playmobil action figures down here.
Right.
Which are nice. Hey, look at the light up. Look at the light up nacelles.
Yeah,
Wow.
it lights up like the cheesy 60s one.
Yeah.
Historically, Star Trek rivals only Indiana Jones in the popular but not popular enough to sell many toys department. But
Right.
they did it anyway and have earned their reputation as
Wow.
a miracle worker during an era of toy history
Yes.
in which companies are
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I can't say I've ever seen Indiana Jones toys.
Before we get into the
They have
details of
had
this
them.
toy, I just want to tell you how much I enjoyed the process of building this ship.
Oh,
Normally in a toy review, I don't
yes.
even think
Because
about the assembly
Playmobil
experience.
is like a
But in
Lego
this case, it
set,
must be
but you put
acknowledged
it
the
together
sheer
like a
fun I
Lego
had
set
building
and never
Playmobil's
take it
Star
apart
Trek
again.
Enterprise. Playmobil
But
has always occupied a
you're
space
actually
somewhere
have
between
something
Lego and
when you're
traditional
done.
figure toys.
It doesn't
Right.
look like
The
Lego.
build experience is a part of
Ah.
the fun, but the final result is a finished toy and not a stack of linked bricks. And with their USS Enterprise, it's one of the most fun memories I've had building a toy in my entire life.
But how much does it cost?
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Why are you wasting fucking...
I want to know.
Bullshit.
I want to know. Yeah, exactly. It's like a $350 set.
And that's not
Hey,
hyperbole.
this
I
guy-
truly mean that. I spent an
This
evening
is- but
listening
it's-
to the
how
original
much
Star
money do
Trek
you wanna
the motion
spend?
picture score while I
Not
sat
$350.
carefully
Where are you
assembling
going?
the
Where are you-
Enterprise.
where?
The
Hey,
feeling
hey,
I got was
hey.
not dissimilar to that
Hey.
moment in the 1979 film when Kirk sees the refurbished Enterprise for the first time in dry dock. As the ship came together, I was impressed that Playmobil didn't compromise on the quality of the materials used in its structure. I was equally impressed that the ship was still very much a Playmobil toy from stem to stern. While it might be out of a child's price range, they did not make changes to the philosophy they have put into all of their toys, keeping it fun and durable. A child can safely play with this toy just like any other Playmobil product. Playmobil made sure the main focal point deco on the Enterprise, such as the saucer letters, the nacelle details, and Starfleet insignias on the secondary hull, were permanently painted onto the toy. In other words, you can't screw these up by getting them off center. So the ship is guaranteed to look amazing even if you're not great with decals. And brace yourself because there are plenty of decals to deal
Oh,
with
shit.
in the bridge interior and the engineering section of the ship, as well as some exterior accent stickers. Getting this ship looking choice takes a lot of patience and some time commitment, but settle in and enjoy the ride, because the build is both fun and very well thought out by Playmobil's designers. For example, they made sure that the main turbo lift door onto the bridge was a lenticular motion decal, which shows the doors opening and closing. The designers gave us a lenticular decal for the viewing screen, but they also made the area around the main viewer large enough to slot in a smartphone. So you can literally have the crew of the Enterprise encountering anything your phone can bring up. The intuitive functionality built into the Playmobil Enterprise
AR
doesn't end
mission?
there.
Oh,
Playmobil has
sound
incorporated
effects.
Bluetooth-capable electronic lights and sounds into the ship powered to a mobile. If you're intimidated by the thought of assembling that, don't be. The designers made sure all the wires have phone jack type connectors
Wow.
at the ends to click into their intended destinations with no guesswork required. If that wasn't enough, Playmobil went the extra mile and designed the Enterprise to only function when a dilithium crystal is properly seated in the warp core. Removing the crystal releases a pressure-sensitive button.
My ship, whom I love like a woman, is disabled. Oh, Lord.
And you don't have to turn off batteries. A USB-C port is provided on the starboard side to power the electronics if you wish. The Enterprise
US
can be
what
activated
were you
in
saying
main
about
engineering at the
USB?
push of a button.
That it should all be USB-C, and it is. I think.
Cut off batteries. A USB-C
No
port
batteries.
is provided on the
No
starboard
batteries.
side to power the
No
electronics
batteries,
if
folks.
You, wish.
You want
The
batteries?
Enterprise can be
You have to fucking
activated in
power.
main
No,
engineering
we're
at the push
powering
of a
this thing
button.
USB with trilithium crystals.
This is Captain James Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Hey,
And the warp
Captain.
drive.
Good morning. What's the star date today?
Photon torpedoes, and red alert lights and sounds.
Look at the. Oh, you gotta
Can be
put all the
controlled
figures in there
directly
too,
from
right?
buttons on the main
Yeah.
launch console.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
these
yeah.
lights and sounds, as well as a number of others, can be activated via Bluetooth from your phone through the Playmobil Enterprise app. While I've never been a huge fan of mobile app gimmicks for toys, at least the app is stable and works well, while unlocking a lot more of the sound features on the ship.
Okay, but what was that AR game?
I do worry what happens when Playmobil stops supporting this
AR
app,
machine,
as many
I
of
don't know.
these sounds, like Spock's voice and others, will be trapped inside the
Couch
toy's
mode,
electronic system until
command
some
mode,
enterprising
fun
modder,
things.
no pun intended, comes along and unlocks all of the files. Playmobil has even provided 2 ways to display NCC 1701. A robust table stand, complete with an identification plaque,
Wow.
and a more unconventional ceiling hanging
Oh,
setup that
really?
through various points of
Oh.
the ship to allow you to let it suspend somewhere in your house off the floor. What does the ship lack? Well, for all of its size, the omission of a transporter room is something of a letdown. I completely understand there was nowhere left to cram it, but it is missed nonetheless. I feel like they might have been able to put it somewhere at the back of the saucer, even if scaled down to one platform. But I do understand the challenge here. Playmobil seems to have dodged this deliberately by keeping the famous
The disc
transporter
is a
sound
little
effect
too
out of
fat.
the ship's library
Yep.
altogether.
Bugs
However,
me.
that does result in an audio library for this toy that feels somewhat incomplete.
But it has to be to fit
The
the
Enterprise
toys.
also lacks her
Yep.
famous phaser firing sounds, which I'll admit is a disappointment.
It doesn't have
I
the
also wish the
phasers?
turbo
What?
lift open
No,
so
no
figures
phasers,
could get in and
Photon
out of it,
torpedo.
but yeah, in this case, there's nowhere for the turbo lift to take anyone. I just feel actual whoosh doors would have been fun. Okay, I've saved discussing the figures for last for a very specific reason. Within the past few years, as Playmobil has taken on licenses like Ghostbusters and Back to the
That
Future,
DeLorean
and made
looks
some
cool.
of the best toys ever created.
Oh,
for
the
those properties,
DeLorean
I keep
is
seeing a
cool.
cry
So
from
is
fandom
this.
out there in
All
the
all
den
these
that they
toys are
hate the
very
Playmobil
high
figures,
quality.
and they wish Playmobil would make the vehicles compatible with 3 3/4 inch action figures from other makers. They want to be able to put their reaction Marty McFly into the Playmobil DeLorean time machine. They want the Star Trek figures from other lines to scale with the new Enterprise. You get where they're going. But my thought is this. Nobody has asked LEGO to change their legacy figurines or modify their designs to work with toys from other companies. Why are they asking this of Playmobil, whose figures are just as proprietary and just as much a fixture of the classic toy space as LEGO? I believe collectors are seeing what an amazing job Playmobil has done in creating the best looking figure vehicles ever, and they wish companies like Hasbro, Mattel, NECA, and
That one
Super
is
7
really
had put
nice.
the same
That-
level of effort
that's
into their
really
licenses.
nice, too. The
They
level
seem
of
to forget that
detail.
Playmobil has as much right to their designs as any other company. So I'll say this.
Right.
If you refuse to accept these figure designs from a legacy toy company like Playmobil, and you feel you're entitled to demand Playmobil throw away their figure designs to serve the shortcomings of other toy companies,
Who's
then
asking
that's
this?
your delusion.
Okay,
and
I
okay,
don't
okay,
know
okay.
what
All right,
he's
yeah, all right.
talking
No,
about.
No, hold on. He does this, or he tends to get up on his box and start bitching about people out there that are making crazy complaints about toy lines. And it's like, whoa, where's this coming from? Sometimes it's like, you got to settle down because this guy's got his fists up. He's ready to fight for some reason. I don't know. He's a very antagonistic collector. I've seen that in a lot of his videos. You know what I'm saying?
I just can't fathom being that into toys. I mean, I want some models of the various enterprises. Nothing quite this big, but like this is neat, yeah, but this is not what I'm looking for.
Oh, well.
Especially not for that price. Jesus Christ.
Oh, forget about it. It's a fine toy, though.
It's a fine toy for kids who like to put things together with parents that have $350 to just piss away.
There you go.
I would complain about the detail on the top, but I think that's pretty much what the ship looked like. It didn't really have many windows.
The adventure continues. In disguise,
Whoa!
Data and Riker are caught in a laser crossfire. It's a narrow escape. Back on the Starship Enterprise, Counselor Troy has the bridge. Suddenly, there's an explosion.
Ooh.
Overcome by a parasite, Geordi is out of control.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Barkley?
they had
There's a
mutant.
Barkley?
They had every figure. Oh, there's a Hugh figure.
Temporarily. Star Trek: The Next Generation. Bridge playset.
They had so many figures, and these walls could come down. It was real nice. It was
Right.
so. This guy's actually going to unbox this thing. Let's speed it up. Actually, let's speed it up because he's going to take a while doing this. Let's go super fast. All right. Da-da-da. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at all the pieces. Yeah, I see that. Damn, this is brand fucking new. This is right. Wow. This is an
Probably
old
cost
toy,
a bit of money.
right? With the stickers and shit. If it's never been opened, it's all good.
And he's gonna open it.
And put on all the stickers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. It's just like a. Right. So if I watch this, I don't have to get this toy. Oh my! Look, there's the screen. There's the screen. Right, there's the main.
So you're always under attack by a Romulan warbird.
Yep, it's always a Romulan warbird.
Wow, it's basically a plastic CRTV. Look at that.
Yeah. You got to put a light bulb in there or something, some kind of thing. Yep, there's instructions on the back. Put a light bulb in there. Oh my God! So you got to put a light bulb in there. This thing's gonna take batteries. It's got a lot of light up stuff. It does. All of the. I think all the stuff lights up. There are buttons on the
muting
control.
this. I cannot listen to the sound of fucking paper being scratched. I hate it.
We are opening the shit out of this Star Trek playset, which is my God. It's and there you got the turbo lift doors there. Badass. Open this shit up. Open up them bags. Yeah. This guy paid a pretty penny to get this whole thing in the box complete, and he's gonna open the.
And he's destroying all the value that probably went into the, getting this. But hey, whatever, toys should be played
fuck
with.
yeah, fuck
Toys
yeah.
should always
open
be
this
played
fucking
with.
shit. So you got it to get it brand fucking new. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Yeah, and all that. These walls in here, walls of the Enterprise. Do all kinds of shit with this. You know what we're gonna do with this? We're gonna get all my Star Trek figures in there. Put all the
Jesus Christ!
figures
There's parts within parts and other parts and all kinds of parts and fuck's
there's
sake.
so many walls. So many walls.
We haven't. I don't even see we don't even see like the chairs and stuff yet.
We haven't got to the chairs yet. We're still.
The big command thing that was behind Picard. I don't know what the fuck that thing is called.
Oh, are these the chairs? Getting chairs.
I think it is.
There's a bunch of chairs, a bunch of the control panels.
Yeah, there's
a
the
whole
chairs.
A whole bunch of chairs in there for all the guys. Get the whole crew in there so they can all sit down in the. What's that? Some more shit.
Communications and weapons array, I'm assuming.
Oh shit! And walls that need stickers. Yep, you're gonna have to put a bunch of stickers on that wall.
Wait, no, the communications and weapons array was the thing behind Picard.
Yeah, but there's also like a wall of control things there too. behind the
Some
wall.
assembly required.
Fuck yeah. Oh, there we go. Damn, we got to put all them stickers on there. You're right, yeah, because there's in the pack the whole wall of the control screens and stuff. Jesus, right. This is quite a project. Yeah, I see.
Now here's the question: how many a Romulan Yar figure, Stella? I think there is an action figure of Stella.
Yeah.
There's an action figure of
Damn.
fucking Barkley. There's bound to be an action figure of Stella.
Some assembly required.
I'm pretty sure at the start we saw Picard and Data when they were disguised as Romulans. So that's an awfully specific thing.
And the stickers.
Oh my
Oh,
God, the stickers.
Man, oh man. Wow. That's a lot of stickers there. Yep. And all the instructions where to put the stickers. Oh my God. And additional stuff. Oh, oh, ooh, all right. Okay. All right, do it. Put it together. You're gonna get a jump cut? No, we're gonna watch him do this whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna
God.
even look at the instructions with him.
Damn. Oh. Oh, okay. Got him on there. Nice. All right. Oh, got him on there. Nice. Yeah. Hey, yeah, got him. Right, yeah. Ooh, little stickers on the control pan. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, start. Oh, there's that whole thing. Oh, you got that whole wall of shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Starting to come together, right?
Yeah.
Starting to recognize some shit. Oh, and all that shit right there. Hey, right there.
Wow, that's a little
Thing that-
itty bitty detail.
Yeah, gotta have that. Yeah, those things were that on that. I'm gonna put that right there.
Oh, and we're finally constructing the set itself.
Damn right. I'll put that there. And that plugs into the thing, so when you turn it on, it's going to make a thing. It does the stuff. See, because that plugs into the front, and when you push a button there, it makes the little screen light up.
You just said play a thing makes it does a stuff.
That's right. The buttons on the control thing make the, because where it plugs in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude. Read the instructions if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Oh, he's not doing it right. Fuck it up. Okay, yeah, I see it. So when you put there, see, you can see a little bit of the diodes.
Mm-hmm.
Front. There's little metal contacts.
Yeah, I see them. Where is is it battery powered? Is it kept in the base?
Yeah, probably. It's probably batteries in the base.
Seems like a risky
where
toy
Worf
tip.
stands. There's buttons where Worf stands you can push, and buttons on the back thing to do stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fucking sick shit. It's fucking sick nasty. Look at that. That's sweet. Now, of course, having an Enterprise around this would be ridiculous. There was a teleporter room, right? And there was a warp room with a warp drive area, engine room shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Engine room kind of play set.
That one piece is hanging on weird and flimsy.
Yeah, with the control part.
Yeah.
Open. It holds pretty well. There should be a lot more space between those things and where the guys sit down.
Right.
Enough for people to walk in that area, so it's not quite big enough, because that's where like Troy and shit would operate.
Not big enough while also at the same time being fucking massive.
It's so huge. It's really big, but it's still not big enough. It's not wide enough, and it doesn't go forward. I mean, the screen's not nearly big enough either. The screen should be huge. Should be massive. But
I don't know.
it
That
looks
seems
pretty
about
damn
right.
good. It looks pretty good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got some more bits. Oh, okay. Yeah, those interlock everything.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
And those are the parts you got to be careful with. In fact, for collectors' purposes, I would keep those in the bag, and then maybe I don't know, do something else there, because those are the parts that break. Those little tabs that connect all of them. You know what I mean? That he just put on. Those are valuable pieces in the whole set. I'll bet you.
And everybody is just spreading them today.
Right, because these figures don't sit good. The way these Playmates figures are made, because they're made the same way the Ninja Turtles are, their legs just don't sit right.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's so stupid. He's bow-legged. It's all right. It's pretty damn good.
They all look like because they're bow-legged. Hold on.
Yeah.
They all look like they just got laid real good.
Well, okay. Actually, back it up a little bit. Let me see the interior shot there. Let me see from like Worf's point of view. Let me go in like right about. We slowed this down now. Okay, right there. Yeah. Are we getting any sound effects? He's gonna play the sound effects. Yay! Light up screen with some sound effects. Oh, I'll show.
And then just immediately hits us with the shit we can't show, you prick.
Right. Okay. Oh, there you go. I got somebody else doing another video. Pushing buttons. There you go. Push buttons on the controller. There you go. Red alert.
What alarm was that? That was a weird alarm.
Red alert.
That wasn't the red alert alarm, though.
There. You see like a light on the ship, like it's shooting, right on the screen. That's pretty cool. Yay!
Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Super Awesome Geek Show. You're in the
Oh my
video.
God, it's super fast.
Oh, I forgot I had everything sped up.
All right, that's what I said.
And today we're taking a look at Star Trek Next Generation Inner Space.
Didn't we already look at this? No, this is the thing the
Yes.
guy bitched
Inner
about.
Space
Yes.
from Playmates.
This is the micro thing.
Look at that. The ship opens up
Yep.
to have the bridge and everything else inside of it. This
Yeah.
is so cool. I was turned
Yeah.
on to these by Taylor. Taylor is an awesome
I
guy.
bet you
If
were
guys have
turned
not
on.
seen his stuff and heard the podcast.
Bet you were
He's on
throbbing
Talking
for
Toys
some
with
hot
Taylor and
Star
Jeff over
Trek
on
action.
Marvin Dog Media. An incredibly awesome podcast. I've been listening to these guys for like, it's got to be 10 years now. I can't really say. how long
Yes,
it's been.
that's right. That's right.
It's been
That's right.
forever,
I had
it
trouble
seems like.
finding this even.
If they've been going for
because
10 years,
of
then
what
I've
it's
been
called,
listening to them since the moment they
right?
started. So
Star Trek Inner Space. For like their Star Trek Micro. No, Star Trek. People are looking for these other
It's like
terms,
it was
and these are
long,
very
long time
forgotten.
ago.
And so right now, even
And
though
I
some of the
saw
Star Trek
this
stuff
had an inner
is
space
going for a lot,
shuttle,
this
and I
isn't.
just fell in love with it. And
People
I was
just
able to
just
find
haven't quite
the
found them yet.
Enterprise.
They're kind of the
the Romulan
undiscovered.
warbird.
Oh, there's a little Romulan warbird too,
Klingon
and a
A full
Klingon
size-
bird of prey.
A full-sized Romulan warbird would be a cool ship too, or not
Yeah.
full-size, but you know what I mean.
And a
A
cube.
Borg cube model would be badass to have.
Yeah,
I
now
love the
that
Borg.
bird of prey looks a little. I mean,
The
looks a
bird
little
of prey
fat.
looks shitty.
less
looks
than
kinda fat.
$10 each.
Just to have some room
not
inside 'em.
Hard to find.
Uh-huh.
The Enterprise. in the
And this
box
thing's
is
fat
probably
too.
like
The saucer
35
section's
after
very
shipping
fat.
and
I can
everything.
see it.
Everything's in there.
It's a little bit higher,
But the bird of prey looks okay, and the
That's-
and the
That
and the
is-
and the cube looks pretty good. Oh, that is nice. That little
thing, but
shuttle.
comes with a little stand to help
That's
it
cute. I
stay
like the
upright.
Star Trek symbol there. It's nice. It is really fat. That's huge.
Oh, this is so cool.
They could have made the back end a little bigger, I guess.
So it has a little tiny shuttle.
Yeah.
I guess that's not right. It is very small on the ship itself. It is.
I mean, it looks
shuttle.
right if you look at it from above. It's just the saucer section's fatter than it would be, but I don't know. It's not that distracting. Oh my God, what kind of plague do you have on your hand, bro?
Oh God.
Look at that. It's all yellow and diamond shaped. It's like you got an eye of Sauron coming out of your hand. Yeah.
Oh, try not to look. Oh God.
The infection is
Oh.
spreading. He's got the T virus, man.
Cooking the other day and I just destroyed it.
Riker. He's got a ripped shirt because the Playmates figure had a ripped shirt, and the Playmates figure had one hand out like this.
For a tiny, tiny, tiny action figure, the face doesn't look terrible.
But I don't know why they bothered adding a little extra paint here and a little extra paint here on his thigh. You can see.
Just because Riker gets into battles, man.
Yeah, but come on. But why add a little extra paint there?
His hand is goofy too. Look at the hand.
Why do that? Just leave off the little extra paint. It's just, why can't he just be a regular? Why does he have to?
The torn shirt, as always.
Why? Why?
He's always got that torn shirt.
And the ripped pants, like.
His figures and the legs move. You can sit them down.
Well, he sits down. Here.
He can sit down.
He can sit down.
It's amazing.
Sit down. It's amazing
sit.
that he can sit down because it's the figure that.
Just open the damn thing, all right?
Oh! He's got the jacket.
It is the jacket one.
The
Holy
jacket
shit.
version. And he's just regular Data, but he's got is that a tricorder in his hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of cool. He's got the tricorder because holding the phaser is one thing, but holding the tricorder is more useful. All right. Oh my God.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So no light up sound effects, I don't think, with this thing.
That sucks, but otherwise
that door goes.
That's way better scale.
Yeah, definitely.
Way, 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 way better scale than the other one.
Goes. Oh yeah, there's more space.
Prisoner cell.
Look
at this. Oh,
yep. Oh! Look at that.
Scale there is pretty bad. His Ready Room is a bit bigger than that.
It's a bit bigger, but it does have
all the right
stuff in there.
That's not no, it doesn't, because he didn't have a big thing of readouts right there. He had like a plant and like some decorative shit. Remember, his Ready Room was always like personal shit, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm remembering it completely wrong, but I remember it like there's also a couch in there.
He did have a screen in there, but I think he's got the window, the narrow window. You see if he's got.
He does have a window, yeah. Again, with the Romulan Warbird, man, we're just always under attack by the Romulans.
Okay, they are really close to the screen there, the guys there. Oh, okay.
Okay, there it
Aquarium.
is. There it is.
Aquarium.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about which side of the room it was on. He had that. I know. It doesn't have the couch, though. The couch that Q showed up on.
No.
Fish in there. Look at that. And his little.
What are those things next to the screen?
There's the window. There's that little window there.
He looks out at that at the end of fucking All Good Things. They're not All Good Things. Both
that's the plaque. Right, yeah. That is the plaque. He's got the plaque in his room.
Look at all the details in there.
That's very nice. Now this.
The entrance is to 10 forward.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it is 10 forward.
No, I mean like there's these two pillar things on both sides of the screen. I couldn't figure out what they were.
Oh yeah. Let's see. There's the bar.
And there's no Guinan. It sucks that there's no Guinan.
No. You can get a Guinan though, probably somewhere.
A little itty bitty Guinan?
Yeah, probably.
Eh?
Get an itty bitty Guinan.
They rotate.
Tiny little Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my God, that thing on his hand. Oh my God. All right.
He has the T virus, man. I'm telling you, it starts with him.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh, stick him in the
Captain's
seat.
chair.
Yikes! Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
There's hair growing out of it. That means it's been infected for a while.
There we go.
Ugh.
Focus, damn you.
Focus, damn you.
So
Damn
Jean-Luc
you.
Picard is in his captain's chair.
Someone in the chat says
Okay.
the aquarium is on the wrong side, so maybe I am.
Yeah. Aquarium probably is on the wrong side. But now this guy didn't put the stickers on the place. He just got it in this shape, and it does look like it's missing a door on something. You know what I'm saying?
Sit there next to the captain.
Where?
Data's always
Like
driving
I think there should be a door on the captain's room.
this
Oh, maybe?
Now the doors they're nothing
Man.
electronic. Nothing.
Is there anything
spring
else we
action.
need to see about this? Because I'm getting sick of looking at that gross ass.
Yeah. He opens a couple other of these things if you want to see what
Well,
they
let's.
look like.
Here's
That was
the
pretty
thing.
fat and weird looking, but I do want to see what it
Little
looks like from
model,
inside.
right?
Yeah, it's kind of
I mean,
fat.
it's a little oversized in the
Yep.
belly here, just because they gotta get it to work.
Is
with
the
it.
bottom
They
open?
should have made it the
And you might be thinking, look, it doesn't stick.
what's the other Klingon ship called? The one that doesn't have the wings that go diagonally like that. It should have been that one.
Warbird.
I think that's it. Yeah.
But they thought of that. They made this little
Ah.
here,
Okay.
and then it sits perfectly fine.
Oh,
Whoa. And then
Okay.
you have to open it up.
open up. Use your other hand. Come on.
Maybe. This one clips closed really
All right.
well. And you can open it up.
Q was chaotic neutral.
That looks.
I would say Q started chaotic neutral and became chaotic good, and we're just not not counting Star Trek Picard.
Yeah, the
That's-
inside's not very cool.
That makes the bird of prey look like a TIE fighter.
Right, but what you want to get all these guys, so then you get all the minifigures.
Though, I guess to be fair, the bird of prey is a pretty shitty ship that's easy to destroy, so it's basically the TIE fighter. Its advantage is that it cloaks, but otherwise, I'm way too much of a Star Trek nerd and going into way too much detail.
Fight the oppressive Federation.
Sure. Okay, let's see the next guy.
Yeah, let's get away from the
That's
zombie.
totally
fight.
Gowron. They just shrunk him down. Just shrunk down Gowron. And
Which one was Gowron?
he was like the head of the Klingon Empire for a while. All right, let's see that one.
Romulan Warbird.
That's nice
Oh,
model on the
that-
outside. The
that-
inside is too there. It's stupid. But you get a Tasha Yar, Romulan Tasha Yar's daughter, right? And a
Really?
Romulan. Looks like Romulan Picard.
Well, there you go. Who was it in the chat who said they wanted a figure of Sella? There you go.
There you go. She comes with this thing. Oh, and there's the Enterprise in its
That's
sights.
neat.
Yeah.
That's
They're gonna blow it up. Oh,
neat.
they're right
I
in
like
front of
that.
each other. They're gonna
Yeah.
die. Well, they're really out of scale.
Put some figures in it and close it, though.
There you go.
Oh, there she is. There's Sella.
Yeah, wearing a silver outfit.
And she had me. Put him in.
All right, can it close?
With the figures in there.
Yeah.
Showed him with the Romulan disruptor beams. Fry your brains.
I'm very proud of you for remembering that they're disruptors, not phasers.
Right.
Oh, yep, snaps right closed.
Like, oh, and you can see him. That's not bad. I like being able to see him right
I
inside.
actually, yeah, I thought I was gonna hate that effect when I saw it from the front, but now that I see it, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Independence Day.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I love that part. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but I like that part. Like, hey, how you doing? Goodbye. You think they know what's about to happen to them? Oh, and not a chance in hell. Good night.
I'm flying in it.
Uh,
Neat. Ah, that's cool.
oh,
The Borg Cube Mini
oh, here's
set.
the one we were looking forward to. The
Look
board
at that. It opens up.
includes
Ah,
another
So
Picard.
cool.
Okay,
Borg ship
so
combat
if you get this
adventure.
one, you'd get another Picard. You'd have two Picard figures if you got this one with the.
wow, it even tells you the first time a Borg cube appeared. Dimensions classified. Oh, come on. They knew the dimensions. Maybe they didn't want to give the dimensions because it would make the toy feel that much smaller. Because the Borg cube is fucking huge, dude.
Unknown how many people are on it.
Unknown.
But a small Borg scout ship, also cube
Unknown.
shaped, has a
That
massive
is actually unknown. The Borg cubes are weird. They shift around.
And you could read the rest by pausing it. And here's
Synchronize, guys. Mighty
The first
Morph is
time,
awesome. So was
the first time they showed up when Picard was assimilated and like you could hear the entire cube speaking at the same time. I always thought that was creepy, way, way, way creepier than the Borg Queen. The Borg Queen kind of contradicts the idea they were going for, a hive
Oh yeah,
mind,
yeah.
but still a singular mind at top of the hive mind.
really cool. This is awesome. And again, the three. We got to get the shuttle pack, I guess. Who comes with it?
Comes with Geordi and Commander Troy. That's an odd combo.
Oh, there's a shuttlecraft too.
Why Geordi and Troy? Did Troy ever get on a shuttlecraft?
Well, there's just two other figures to have, and then you have.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
More
I mean,
figures
then you have a
better.
Geordie and to fill out the Enterprise.
That's true.
Enterprise only
That's
comes.
true. Yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah.
do
You
we
can
have
have the
everybody
full.
then? Who we?
I don't know. We had a wharf with the bird of prey. We got Geordie and Troy there.
And
Uh,
two Picards. Two
two Picards.
two
We
Picards
have a Data. We have a
instead
Riker. Yeah.
instead of Crusher.
And we'll have all the bridge characters.
Well,
So yeah, we got to
yeah.
get that shuttle.
Of course,
Crusher wasn't.
Apparently,
Crusher
never-
wasn't on the bridge all the time
yeah, she
though.
was never on.
So
Never
shouldn't
on.
this have come- it
She was on it
comes with
sometimes,
Picard.
but only if
Okay.
like
Shouldn't this have come
it's
with
it
Lucas?
called for it, you know, because she's the doctor.
I think
I
it
want to
should
see
come
this
with
one the
Lucas.
most. It's
Oh,
kind
what a cute-
of.
That sucks. That sucks ass.
It could use some
Color.
detail. Yeah, it could use some detail.
The Borg cube isn't just flat gray. There is color in there. It needs some like copper color here and there, maybe some.
I also don't like the sharp edges on the sides because it's like it should have the detail all along the sides too, right?
Yeah, it looks like an unpainted toy.
Yeah, yeah. But
Very
they were kind of
disappointing.
unpainted. It wasn't quite the style when these were done to add a lot of weathering and stuff.
I know. I'm just a little disappointed because yeah.
Great.
Oh well. They can't all be winners.
Right.
Oh, we're
Okay.
gonna have some
It's
fun
all
with
about
It,
how it
it,
transforms.
it doesn't
right?
it doesn't not look like a Borg cube. I'll give
It
him
looks
that.
it looks fine. I'm gonna say it's fine.
It just needs
Size too.
it needs to be better. It just needs to be a little bit better.
Borg
Yeah,
guy.
let's see the Borg guy. Nice Borg guy has some paint jobs on it with
Why is he
in a
blue?
couple different colors. Yeah, I don't know, but he's got. I like his abs, and he's got a cool.
Didn't Hugh have an arm like that? Is that supposed to be Hugh?
That is not Hugh. That is
It's not Hugh.
that is generic. Because he's based on the Playmates generic Borg figure that they had.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
And this is the same.
yeah. The same Picard.
Jacket Picard.
He actually looks better molded. I mean, better paint. The paint is actually literally lined up with his eyes pretty perfectly.
Question. How did you feel about the jacket?
I love the jacket.
You love the jacket? I didn't like the jacket. I was never feeling the jacket.
I like the suede. I like the nice leather on the shoulders and the suede on the rest. So
They changed the jacket too. The first jacket, the original jacket's in the episode Darmok, and then after that, it's a slightly different jacket. I like the one in Darmok, but the one after that just looks a little too cheap.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. It was a weird choice to have him suddenly wearing the jacket too, with no explanation at all. Could have been. You could have
he's a
had
captain.
thrown in one more, like one line of like, "Oh, this new dress uniform. I kind of like it."
Sure.
Captain's uniform.
Same
Yes.
exact Captain Picard. Oh well.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Spins. It's a little table.
Okay.
7 of 9 was a great character. I love 7 of 9. And not just because she's sexy. Oh my god, it's got an assimilation table?
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy. That's a creepy thing to throw in.
You don't get a lot of that Borg toys.
That's the nightmare. The being put on that table, they just start taking pieces off of you and putting new pieces onto you. The Borg are fucking scary, man. I love them.
So they pull out of the cube a little bit. These little doors.
Are those meant to be alcoves?
Yeah, yeah. So,
it's just a hole instead of. I guess there was really no workaround there. Maybe a tiny sticker.
Right.
You know that fucking thing that you would see for sale at every Spencer's Gifts. That is a main component in a Borg alcove.
Yeah.
The little lightning disc.
Move in and out. These things pop in and out. So you can put the Borg like.
Yeah. Got your figure.
He can be like, I'm gonna work on you, Locutus.
Oh, okay.
Picard, and you're in the
Oh, that would have been cool if it came with a Locutus figure.
Yeah, Locutus and a Borg, and then you. Well, I don't know why we need a Star Trek figure at all. You know, we don't need him.
So the Borg,
one of the other guys.
Like, I'm gonna turn you into a Borg, whether you like.
It should be a crew of Borgs, right?
No, please,
yeah.
don't turn me into a Borg.
I mean, if it's gonna be Picard, it should have been Locutus, right?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there's got to be
Instead,
a Locutus figure.
Another Picard figure.
You have no choice. Resistance is futile. Oh, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. There should be 2 Borgs. At least 2 Borgs, because there's room for 3. Right?
Yeah.
I like them.
And they really made many more of these.
I'm going to tell you that much.
The fact that the Borg cube has the operating table inside it, it grew on me. That's pretty cool that it came with a feature that's like one of the heavy body horror features of the Borg. And they even gave you someone to torture in it. So, playing into our dark fascinations. All of these are pretty cool. I really like the scale the Enterprise has for its bridge. I know the disc looks fat from the outside, but when you look in the bridge, it does look real nice. What the fuck is this room over to the right, though? Is that just what is this?
That is the prison cell.
Oh, it looks like a bathroom. I wasn't sure what I was looking at.
It does look like a bathroom, too.
There is a bathroom on the bridge that's only on the fucking, like, the diagrams in the books, but, like, I thought, like, they actually included the bathroom.
They should.
Yeah. Yeah, hashtag Enterprise with the bathroom.
And I'm having fun. How are we going to arrange these? So there we go, guys. Star Trek Inner Space from the Next Generation.
All right. Yeah.
Got the Borg cube.
So what's your favorite Enterprise and overall favorite Star Trek ship?
Right, it's all Next Generation. This is a pretty groovy little thing right here. I think that was pretty groovy. You know what I mean? And
my favorite might actually be the Enterprise C.
I could imagine, and you know what? I am going to say, I'm going to say, maybe if Playmobil does the Next Generation Enterprise, that'll be the one to have. That'll be the one to have.
Can the toilet handle Worf's diabolical shits? I mean, I imagine the toilets on the whole ship are custom made for any ass. But what's everybody's favorite Enterprise? Okay, we got one for the original Enterprise, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Teddy?
I like the Star Trek: The Next Generation Enterprise.
The D.
Yeah, yeah,
I
and
like.
that's why I say it's the if they made the Playmobil Enterprise Star Trek Next Generation Playmobil Enterprise, that'll be the one to have. That will be the one to have, right?
My favorite is the C. It's a shame it's only in one episode.
Yeah.
I really, really, really love its design, though. It's nice hybridized look between the original one and the new one.
Yeah.
I do love a Romulan warbird, though.
Not as good as Final Faction. That's right. Not as cool as Final Faction. Because Final Faction is a dolly. That's right, baby. That's right. That's true. He's right. He's right, you know.
In the penitentiary.
Exactly.
She's locked up in jail for now.
Eh.
This is cool.
Number one, go smack the Romulan.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate
Woo!
it. What do you think of these things yourself? Are you as enamored by
The
them as I
TIE
am?
fighter deal with the bird of prey is silly, though.
I personally think they're really, really cool, and I'm excited to have these.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go back to the.
What? What are you looking at? The bird of prey thing?
Yeah.
Ah!
It comes with a wharf, and it doesn't have any room for a wharf.
Yeah, not really. Because then you put the wharf on the Enterprise, hopefully. Well,
Yeah.
he fit him in there. He had him standing behind him.
But you can't close it with him in there. There's only room for one character. Oh, God, guys, get ready for some awesomeness. I want one.
Eh?
Cold in here. Yeah, that's right. Limited edition J Laser hoodies. Get them now. Sign everyone. Nice plug.
Laser hoodies.
Last time
What?
we made this thing. Fully expandable Iron Man helmet that gets put on your head automatically. It's got a heads-up display in the eye, augmented reality with an AI voice assistant, just like Iron Man. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't yet. But I was reading your comments on that video, and I guess it's just not good enough for you. No. You guys wanted the full expandable Iron Man Mark V armor.
Mark V. Okay.
Alright, I'm almost afraid to ask this now, but comment down below what you want me to make in my next video. Because clearly, if enough of you want it,
Well,
I'll
clearly
make it
you
happen,
need
or
to
at least
make,
try.
like...
And if you do end up liking this, please drop a like and
I don't know,
subscribe
this
if you
is my
want, because we
favorite
put some
Iron
work
Man
into this
suit.
one.
I guess this is
Alright,
peak
let's
for
run the
me.
clips. So in Iron Man 2, one of the first scenes was him fighting Whiplash, where he debuts this Mark V armor. The suit starts out as a sleek metal briefcase, which gets tossed to Tony, which, by the way, would weigh way more than would weigh way more than she made it seem. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for the suit.
Sure.
It's fine.
Tony
It's
steps on the suit,
fine.
and it pops open to reveal about 1 million moving parts. Now, I do gotta give credit to the animation team at Marvel, just for all the detail they put in this scene. I've probably watched the scene about 100 times now, way more than anyone should, and every time I notice new things. So first, some handles pop out that were originally the handles for the briefcase. He grabs them and then pushes down into what look like become the arms of the suit. He then lifts the suit up onto his body and places it onto his chest. By now, the suit's unfolded so you can see the chest and the shoulders, which all are sliding into place. He then opens up his arms and the pieces wrap around to attach. I mean, they did kind of use some motion blur to hide what was actually happening, but it's all good. And the shoulders fold back and the abs drop into place. Then it cuts into the arc reactor firing up. And again, it really just shows the intricacy of this suit. Like, look at all those tiny pieces on the side, all moving like perfectly together. Also, I never understood why he would put like the main
Just
power
occurred to
source
me what
under-
we're watching, so let's like push ahead.
Possible mechanisms. I don't think they could have fit any more.
Christ, man.
Possible, stay true to how he did it. Like, I think we can make the abs pretty close, maybe the arms and legs. And if we also make it full metal, that's another thing I want to try. Maybe we throw in some lights and lasers too for good measure. I mean, that's what we do here. But overall, this project's definitely one of those that lies...
Never be
well
as cool
outside
as the
my comfort
Firebat
zone. Like, I'm not a
Hulkbuster.
cosplayer.
That
Never
was
built,
pretty
like, a full
badass.
suit of armor or anything. So, taking on a project of this size, I just really want to do it justice.
Can it
so I started doing
fly?
some research. Just see if anyone's done anything like this before. And I found this one guy, Ryan Brooks, who made something similar to this. Looks really complex and pretty impressive, but it's not quite as smooth as I want it. Like, it doesn't just go on you, and it doesn't look like it's made of metal either. Actually, I couldn't even find any regular Iron Man suits that were actually handmade, made of metal. Like, I found one 3D printed titanium one that like Adam Savage did, but none that actually fold down into a briefcase. Yeah, so at this point I realized I was in pretty deep. Like, the closest thing I found was this like ninja armor, tatami Japanese folding armor, which isn't going to be much help. So I thought maybe I could start at the other end, take an existing model of the Mark V, and then just make it fold. So I bought a full 3D digital.
Here we go.
Take an existing
a nice
model.
shot of it that isn't from fucking movie footage. I love that goddamn armor. Look at that shit. I love the silver and red combo. And it just looks bitchin'. The whole thing looks bitchin'.
The Mark V, and then just make it fold. So I bought a full 3D digital model of the Mark V that was actually already sliced up, so you can print it out and make a full foam cosplay armor out of this. I thought maybe I could just modify the template somehow so we can like make it out of metal and have all the parts slide together, and then unfold when we want the suit. So I started with the legs, and I made a cardboard model, cut it out just like how you'd make a regular cosplay armor piece, put it together, and I found out this is actually going to be way more work than I thought. I already thought it was going to be a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because it's supposed to be made of foam, they're including bends that just are impossible with metal or cardboard even. Metal especially. Then we also have to make it slide together, and I also realized I have no idea how to actually edit these files. So I think it's going to be a little bit more trouble than it's worth. After several days of just, spinning my wheels, I realized we're not going to be able to take the easy way out with this project. See, with a lot of my projects, I've figured out that if I, spend enough time, do enough research, I usually come up with like a creative, clever.
Sometimes I wonder if guys like this just tell these stories, but the reality is like, I pulled this off in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Because they're like geniuses,
Solution for the project that's pretty easy to do. Good Yondu arrow, I just used a drone, Spider-Man shrink suit, found the night null stuff that shrinks when you put current through it. But this project's a little different. See, as it turns out, there's no easy way to make a fully expanding metal Iron Man suit without actually making a fully expanding metal Iron Man suit.
Exactly.
If you find anything like this that exists, guess we're gonna have to be doing this one from scratch. First started with the legs. Like, they're just fancy tubes, right? So we can kind of use like a telescoping mechanism, I thought. They collapse into themselves, we can store it in a case. Couple issues though, right off the bat. First, Iron Man's legs have some sort of weird curve to them. Like, the shin goes backwards for whatever reason, they kind of get narrower around the knee. There's the knee joint we gotta worry about. So all the parts won't like slide into each other. Also, the biggest issue, how the hell are we gonna fabricate this? I want it to be metal, but I've never done anything like this to this scale or with metal. So I had to up my game a bit with the help of this machine right here. This is a Crossfire Pro CNC plasma cutter from Langmuir. It's just an awesome piece of equipment, and this project wouldn't be possible without it. Basically, it's gonna
This
take
guy
all
has a lot of
cutting
money.
metal. You just gotta export your 2D files, plug in the plasma cutter, hit a button, boom, cuts any part up to about a 1/2-inch thick steel, I think. So with this machine, we'll hopefully be able to get super intricate details that would be impossible otherwise. Hopefully this way we'll be able to do the suit justice, like the one in the movie. So I'm thinking I can design the suit on SolidWorks, then use their sheet metal function to convert my 3D shapes to 2D sketches that we can then send to the plasma cutter, cuts them out, and then we can bend them back into the 3D models. That way we can design everything on the computer first, make sure it all fits, plasma cut it out, spot weld it all together, and we should have our suit. Obviously easier said than done, but it's the best plan I got. So for the legs, I ended up doing a 2-stage collapse mechanism. Basically, the shin collapses into themselves, and then the upper leg collapses in. That way we keep the knee joint separate so it can get a little smaller around there,
I will be
and
right
also
back.
bend. That way it'll look more natural. The goal here is to strike a nice balance between fitting in a case and looking like Iron Man. So I figured we can do both legs like this, and the hip piece can slide down around the legs and connect them. So altogether, this piece has a dimension of about like 16 inches by 16 by 12 deep. It's not bad, but we still gotta fit in the whole chest, the arms, the stomach, and the back. So I cut out and bent the leg pieces from some 16 gauge cold rolled steel, and I put them together to see if my plan would work. Definitely took a little bit of finessing, but everything seemed to fit together. Just gonna be a matter of being as precise as possible with like my bending to make sure everything slides all right. And I used some kind of thick steel because I didn't want this thing to be flimsy. We can't have it breaking when we're putting it on and off. And it's also way cooler that I can stop like blades. All right, hit me. Okay, harder. Okay, harder. Okay, harder. Okay. It worked! Fire. Give me a little pop. Yup, another pop. Yup. Just show it's we're proving a point here. Alright, get the gun. Anyways, to connect the segments, I used some nylon straps positioned in such a way that the legs could still slide in and out of each other. And thankfully, the actual suit in the movies features a lot of these leg breaks because it folds up as well. So, we're actually getting the design somewhat right. So I think if we make the other leg, attach it to the hip piece, then the hip piece can fold around everything, then we can kind of step into it and slide them on like pants. That way we won't need any fancy motors or any other complications that are, just gonna potentially break. Even still though, there's hundreds of pieces we're gonna have to plasma cut, bend, and attach.
You want me to skip the technicals and just get to it?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that's all what we really want to see is this fucker actually put together. He's basically just explaining a bunch of shit none of us can afford.
And the red paint. I've worked with a ton of other materials, and I have to say nothing quite compares to the quality of some nicely finished, well-crafted metal. Which is why this video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet. Like if Iron Man were to have a wallet, it'd be this one. It's lightweight, sleek, full metal.
Wow, I stopped just in time for the commercial.
And returns. Just go to Ridge. Then that shell can actually unfold, and we can use some magnets and stuff. Flip it onto our back.
Maybe.
But the better way to go is to use our metal backpack we made in the last video, which has the helmet attached to it. That automatically puts on our head. So finally, after hundreds of hours, thousands of dollars spent on this project, the suit is ready.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we also added lasers and fire too. So, definitely drop that like.
He didn't really do that. He didn't really do it. There was some stop motion effects there.
Yeah.
There was definitely some photographic trickery going on there. Man, that would thousands of dollars, huh? Okay, buddy. No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my God, that looks sharp as fuck. Oh my God, that looks uncomfortable. How long did he have to wear that for? Get out of here.
I found out why no one's made metal suits before.
Yeah, did you? Oh God damn it.
So we have another
Final faction,
oh,
baby.
Shit.
About the Aero
$2.
So we have this vehicle that's the only vehicle right now that I saw.
Yeah,
is again
that's right.
A Aero ATV.
Aero ATV.
There's the
Final
box,
faction.
very nicely well done. Got
That's
Series
right.
1 Alpha
Comes in a box in a plastic bag. You gotta kind of put it together.
Here's
Right.
the side.
Mhm.
Gives you the top, side, and the front and back view.
It's a buck. There's
the back of the box.
Right.
Gives you all the information.
And then the other thing is the armor weapons pack. You see that got the parts there.
Now this right here is a accessories pack. None of this comes with this.
Right. It's in the other box. I got you. You got two boxes.
Vehicle
two boxes.
With this one, Aero
which
ATV.
that's perfectly fine
that
vehicle.
Mistake that I made.
Even if you don't also spend the additional buck. Right.
I mean, it looks like a dune buggy.
This is the Aero ATV.
Yeah.
This is the weapons pack. You're gonna need to buy this so you can have the full
I got
here
it.
is
Jeez.
all of the bio and stuff.
We got it. We got a file thing for the dune buggy. Turbocharge, handling, durability.
On the bottom talks about the cartoon.
There you go.
All the
Scan that in. Just check out the cartoon and shit.
And yeah,
or just look it up on YouTube.
Is 3+. So that is the Aero ATV.
All right.
And this is the weapons pack. So as you can see,
oh my God,
Aero ATV weapons and battle ready conversion kits. There's the top, there's the front. Again, shows you what you're getting. So you're only getting the weapons and armor in here. As you can see, shows you what you get on the side. illegal information on the other side.
Oh, an additional file for the weapons and stuff. Right, it shows you.
And if you guys want to,
right,
you guys
increases the
the
durability.
right
Durability
here.
off the charts.
Yeah, nope, it's not
right.
The same.
So,
right.
Box.
So, there you go. And again, it shows you what weapons you get, which armor pieces you get.
Yeah, it looks.
And then down here, same thing. Tells you what you get. So,
oh my God.
I already took the guy out of. Already took the vehicle out.
Good.
It does come with instructions.
Sure.
You do have to put this thing together.
It's
not already made.
That's
pretty simple instructions.
It's pretty simple.
You know, it's pretty simple instructions. You could probably do it without the instructions if you want, but
yeah.
Let's go ahead and get that out of here.
Let's see it. Let's see it, baby.
Boom.
Yeah.
Cool. Here it is, all put together again. I did it off.
Not bad. That doesn't look
I didn't want to make this video freaking 20 minutes longer.
No, it looks fine.
Putting it together. But yeah, so here is the vehicle itself.
Yeah.
As you can see, we got the wheels. This is the base vehicle. This is what
wheels spin fine.
That box, that first box, is this.
Yeah.
This is it without this box open and without all.
That's
the
it.
weapons.
That's just you can get
just
that.
Guys,
just that. That is
really
nice.
Jeep. It's really
you put a guy in there, and you got another guy on the back, right?
The only problem that I had with this vehicle, the only loose thing that I had with this vehicle is
what's the only thing loose?
If you push it or even touch it just a little bit, as you can see, it comes up pretty easy. Now you can push it back down to get it back into place, but
sure.
It's still going to do that if you push it.
That's a little
Sometimes
flimsy
you mess with it a little bit up here, it will come out.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, it's a really nice
you
really
can
nice
glue
vehicle.
anything.
I really love the look of it. You can glue it. Looks really nice, and I mean, I've done a few of these tricks right here. Watch, check this out. And nothing comes off besides the seat. The seat gets loose when you do that.
Nothing comes off, right?
I did this probably like a good 30 times, and
you did that 30 times, guys,
which is really nice.
Yeah, he knows how to have fun.
Do it from the front.
This guy on a Saturday night, he's the guy to have around.
I tried because I don't play with my figures as an adult. I don't play with my figures, but I was trying to see if this would hold up to what kids play because I don't have any kids, so I can't tell you that. But when I did this, and I've done it 30 times, nothing's popped off, nothing's broken, so.
Right. Yeah, because those little, it's got like, headlights or whatever.
Yeah, so, that is it.
Whatever.
Here is the scale to a figure.
There you go. Yeah, there's a guy. That's my favorite guy. He's got a removable helmet, robot arm.
The way that I get
He's
him
the coolest, right?
Is to put his arms all the way down and to put his legs
get him in there
first. If his arms are up or straight or whatever, it's harder to put him in there.
Yeah.
So you want to put him in there with his legs first. And the helmet does make it a little hard, but doesn't make it that hard, as you can see. And then you can...
Yeah, it looks a little hard, but it doesn't look too hard, as you can see.
There you go.
His hands fit on the steering wheel thing.
A little bit of a struggle, but not too bad.
It's a bit of a struggle, but not too bad. Yeah, just put his hands on things. How hard is it supposed to be? I don't know.
Handlebars once he's in there. And then you can kind of straighten them up. And
there you go, yeah. Or sit him properly.
And he has the better look when it comes to this figure, or when it comes to this vehicle out of the box.
Oh, okay.
It looks better with it than the other.
You think he looks best? He says he looks best in the vehicle.
Yeah, you could have him
than all the other guys. Well, that's probably because he's like kind of camo green.
I took this. It rolls really nice on this
yeah,
piece.
It does roll really nice.
This poster
and it flips. Can you flip him with the guy in there?
It rolls nicely on my desk.
Flip him with the guy in
there. I took it in the hallways. I have tile on my.
Oh, you took him in the hallways.
It rolls really nicely.
Yeah,
I took it
runs nice in the hallways.
On concrete, it rolls really nicely.
On concrete,
when it comes
rolls nice on the fucking concrete. Yeah,
it rolls really nicely in the dirt. When it comes
in the dirt,
grass in it. If it's really
rolls
short
nice
grass,
in the dirt.
You can get away with it. If it's long grass,
fuck
you
yeah,
can roll it in there. The grass is gonna get stuck into the wheels and it's gonna stop it from rolling. But with the dirt, it rolls well. Concrete, everything else, it rolls really well.
Right.
I don't have carpet, so I couldn't test it out on carpet. But everything else, it works and it rolls really.
I assume it's gonna run on the dirt.
Bring in another figure like Scope, he can.
Yeah.
Peg into the box. He does peg in pretty
fucking right.
well.
Pegs in there.
Now the way that these are angled and how thin the bars are, he
can't really grab it.
Them,
no.
There's no point of having.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But it doesn't grip onto it at all.
You get the gun.
This guy's voice is putting me to sleep. but like in a pleasant way.
Yeah.
Like his voice is soothing.
The top pretty well.
Oh, he can grab
like
the top and he can just hang on the side.
Like that,
fuck yeah. Yeah, just or sit in his lap or whatever. Yeah, sure. Right on the hood. With his butt in the guy's face, something like that. Come on.
So that
Get the
feature
weapon
is kinda
pack. Put the rest of
hard
the thing together.
to grip onto. You
Yeah,
can
oh,
like
sure,
sit them
sure.
on top if you want.
You can.
But
Yep.
it's really
Oh, you're
up
losing his
to you.
guns.
You have to take
Guns
out
that go in the holster.
But yeah, so in my opinion, these guys don't really grip onto the bars too well, or well at all.
Oh,
I mean,
right,
it just
right.
depends on the guy and how tight their grip are. But
Yeah.
so. But when it comes to back here, you're not gonna be able to get him to grip on there.
Yeah, sure.
And you
But
can
you gotta
fit
get the
about
rest of
3
additional.
figures on here. So you could have him pegged onto the side. That's what I'm gonna bring in. Shift. You could have
And
her
his
pegged
sister.
into this
I guess
one.
that's his sister.
And then you could have this
His
guy,
sister, the
Thorn, holding
what's
onto
her
the
name?
top. So you could fit
Pretty decent
maybe
face
about
on
5
her.
figures on here. 1 driving, 2 in the
Oh,
back,
yeah.
2 on the side, and that's
sure
about it.
fit a whole bunch of.
Now I'm really curious because I haven't opened up the weapons pack. How many?
Yeah,
sets
yeah.
I
Let's
can
get the
fit on here
weapons
once
pack.
all of this
Yeah.
stuff is on, so let's
Pop
go
open the
check this
weapons
out. I
pack.
haven't
Let's get that shit.
took it out. I'll save this for the video because it seems pretty easy.
Yep.
And then so you get the bag of stuff. You get the directions.
Bag of stuff.
Let's go ahead and get that out of here.
You got weapons, which
And
you can
right
give to the
here,
guys or
again,
put on the thing.
Instructions.
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
Simple.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, pretty simple. Let's go and see what we got. All right, so I got the first armor piece on there. I'm going to do these pieces off camera because I need to be able to pull this off camera and do it. But it seems like it's pretty easy. You can see it has like these little points right here that you just clip onto the bars. Same thing with this guy. And I think with this guy maybe. Yeah. So it seems pretty easy. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and then I'll come back to you guys. So here it is, all put together. All the armor pieces put on. I will say, if you're buying this for a kid, I think parents should put the armor pieces on because I do see this being a little hard for kids because you really have to force the bars into these pegs right here.
Yeah.
So I do see
click
kids
in there
not
real
being
good so
strong
it
enough to
doesn't
do that, or I see kids getting frustrated.
Push too hard though, and you might break
trying to
it.
put this together because while you're putting this on, other pieces might be popping off. Like when I was putting this on, see this piece? It is not fully in that hole because I can't force it in there. It won't go in there. So other things gonna be popping off. This isn't too bad because it's holding together, but for a kid during play, it might pop off. And then down here, these bars, while I was putting on this thing, the bars, let me see. Let me try to get a pointer or something. Some of you steadfast is robotic arm, but right here, this bar right there.
He's using the robot.
That
part right there
on there
doesn't quite.
pretty safely. Like I would say, it's gonna fall off. As you can see, it's
It is,
wobbly.
it is. It's
if it
wobbly.
takes just one bump, it's probably
You're
gonna
going to
fall
glue
off,
that piece
but,
in there, right?
Yeah, it's not on there really tightly. But yeah, and when I was putting this on,
if you don't want to even take it apart,
when it comes
why
to kid,
should you? And why should you?
It might get frustrated putting all that stuff on because the bars are gonna fall off. For me,
But that is a
it's
nice
a little
looking
frustrating,
tank-like
wasn't that
vehicle.
bad,
Put the
but,
guns on top.
Didn't get
You
too
got
frustrated
guns
like
on
you
the
can with
top.
some of these toys. It was
And
just
then
a
the
little
guns on
hard,
the sides,
on
where the
fingers
guns
when
go.
you're pushing things together. But I got it done. Just with kids, it might be a little hard. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the armor pieces. I like that they're
that's
all done in this like matte black, or like a matte gray.
That's good for painting. Then somebody can.
So there you go.
Extra details on there.
There's one
or
side.
rough it up and make it look cool.
Here's the other side.
Run it through the dirt, like he's saying.
Here's the front piece.
Cool looking.
Really cool. I love the way it's painted. Or it's not really painted, but I love the matte gray, to be honest.
Yeah.
So there's the bumper with a kind of like a chain, like a hook. I think it'd be really cool if you painted the chain to look silver, all this around with the rope. I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at what weapons come with it.
Yeah, like, now those guns can pop off.
I don't know what
they're broken off.
These are.
You break them off, but then they, you know,
yeah, it comes with
see,
that.
they're glued on.
So you can kind of like have
break them off, and then they're guns though.
You know,
but
really
or just leave them. You know, they got.
So that's cool. Let's go ahead and put this. I believe this goes in the middle. Yep, pegs really well.
$2, $2,
can't pop
right?
these off separately. They're glued in there. Can't use them with your figures out.
You can.
The vehicle.
And then you break
Same
it.
thing with
fine.
this one. Can't really do that.
As
you can see, they have These
Yeah,
pegs,
this
so
peg
the pegs you get
goes on
there.
this.
I mean, the
top there.
simple fact that they are $1, you could fucking break it, melt them together, make weird combination toys, paint them weird.
Yep. And there are people who customize these vehicles, and what they do with those
This
pieces,
looks sick.
they'll take
For
the side
$1
panels and
for-
use them to make
actually,
them kind of wings.
Yeah, for like
Like
$2.
lay them in a different way.
$2 or
So
$3.
it's got kind of a design.
You get it looking
kind of
like
looks like it
this.
could be a fuselage of some kind.
It's sick. It looks
Right?
really cool. It looks
If you,
cool without the
glue
armor,
them on
but it also
sideways.
looks really dope with the armor.
So
That's
people are doing
really
funny
cool.
stuff with them.
Wow.
It's great.
Now,
he's
still do my little trick
he's flipping
where I
the
just
toy.
click the back.
Yeah. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
You can have him flip over, so that's cool. And it did stay. It stayed intact.
That's how you simulate it getting hit in the inevitable tabletop role-playing game I'm gonna make for this.
That's right. How many guys can you fit on there? Now the other guy can grab the guns, right? There you go. See, he's holding the gun.
Fuck yeah.
There you
You
go.
could probably get a fifth one. You just have to move a scope onto the right side and then get another character on the left side.
Oh yeah.
You could
Fit
also
two
do
more
that,
of
so you could probably fit more characters on there. And
Don't
since
turn too much
since
to the
you
left
don't
or
put
right
on
though, you know.
You could actually hide
Now
some
see the
weapons
black
back
on
there.
there.
You could
We'll
take the
bring out the
sniper,
details.
put it back there, or you could take the hoverboard.
Yeah.
They got a
Maybe it's
nice.
too
Oh,
bulky.
there's the.
You could actually take the hoverboard, put it back
The
there.
hoverboard.
Or
some of the other
you could actually
equipment.
have somebody riding the hoverboard, holding on to the bars, like
Sure.
like Back to
Do
the
that.
Future.
Right, the hoverboard.
Yeah, I think it's
holding
Back to
on
the
the
Future too.
guns.
So yeah, you could take some of these
For dear
weapons,
life.
store them back here if you wanted to, kind of hide them back there, so that they could pull over, scope could pop out, pull out the sniper, and just start sniping.
Start
aliens.
sniping.
So that's really cool. I really like that.
Yeah,
All right,
for
guys.
$2.
So my final thoughts is
$2.
I love this. I love the vehicle. I love
Gotta
the
love
weapons
Final
and armor
Faction,
pack.
right, guys?
I think it's really.
That right, guys? Everybody loves Final Faction. Final Faction.
$1.25
Right.
for the weapons and armor, and that comes to what, under $3? You know, I think it's really, really well done. I
Under
think it's
$3.
really nicely. Even if you don't like the Final Faction characters, I think this vehicle is worth it.
Okay,
If you don't like them, pretend they're other characters.
Yeah. Who's these characters? They could be anybody you want them to be. Really. This is what's fun
Any
about
4-inch, under 4-inch figure.
There is
I
a
think would
cartoon
fit
show,
really
but I think the
nicely with
cartoon
this
show
vehicle.
doesn't even.
$1.25.
Every Batman figure is Batman of Zur-En-Arr if you really want it to
Especially the
be.
base vehicle
Yeah.
to go with my other 4-inch action figures, under 4-inch action figures. But yeah, so that's it. That's my opinion on it,
Yeah,
guys. Let me know all of
They
your
can
thoughts
be like
on
that
this
guy
down
could be
in the
some kind
comments
of
below.
Sith
Let me know
guy
if
if you wanted her. She could
are
be a
gonna be picking it
ninja or
up.
whoever.
This series 1.
I was thinking like Cobra with her.
Yeah. She definitely.
Him, he's just any G.I. Joe. Come to think of it, they all would fit in the G.I. Joe. The one with the hood, that could be a good guy or a bad guy.
Yeah, and
the vehicles
it could
are
be
still available in the
it could
store.
be Cobra.
I still find.
Yeah.
I found the Series 1 Steadfast Shift and the vehicle. I still found it, so it's out there to be found. You just got to go.
Absolutely.
To
All these
Dollar
toys
Trees
are
and look
still
for it.
at the
Again,
dollar store.
Go to different Dollar Trees, because different Dollar Trees from my searching in my area, they have
Some of
different
them have
things.
re-upped
Some of them had
the first
Series
line, and
1,
some
some
of
of them
them
had
have
Series 2,
still
some of
got
them
the.
had both, some of them had everything.
Plenty easy to
Again,
find.
go out and go look at your Dollar Trees. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts on
You
this
guys
video.
loving on the Final Faction, guys? Of course you are. You guys love the Final Faction. This is clear, real retro toys. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now that's cool. That's badass. Now, if you were curious,
What's that up at the end there?
I don't know. I can't tell. It's partially covered by the.
Kind of looks like it's. I don't think it's something we've seen yet, but it kind of looks like Clayface from behind.
It could be Clayface. It could be a Clayface. I can't see his legs though.
Product
There we
featured
go.
in today's video was provided by Playmobil for the purposes of this review.
Oh God, it's Pixel Dan.
Ah.
Hey
Now-
guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and today
Pixel
I'm going to be
Dan.
taking a look at the Playmobil Back to the Future DeLorean. That is right, my friends. Hey, I've been a big fan of what Playmobil has been doing with a lot of these very cool pop culture sensitive
You know
lines.
what?
I reviewed all of the Ghostbusters.
Mute him. Actually, yeah.
There's a behind the scenes detail about the car I've always wanted to know, and I don't know if there's an answer or if they even thought about it. Uh, the DeLorean is a slow car. That's why I'm just curious if there's any kind of like custom engine in it.
I don't know.
Because it certainly doesn't sound like a DeLorean movie, especially when it's going like vroom, vroom. Yeah, they don't do that. But maybe Doc Brown stuck a fucking badass engine in there.
He speed it up just a little bit so we can. He's looking at the box for a really long time. Yeah, looking at the box, looking at the box. Yeah, looking at the box, looking at the box, looking at the box.
That's some pretty goddamn good detail.
Yeah. Oh, and we got 2 additional figures. We also got Marty with the guitar and Doc wearing the, at the end of the movie.
50s Doc.
All right. And here it is. It's all assembled. It's done. There it is. There's the toy. And yes, there it is. 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 There it is.
Oh, you even get an Einstein.
Yep, you get a little Doc Einstein. He's got the remote control for it. He's got the camera so you can do the scene when they put Doc in there. And he's got a stopwatch, I believe, that goes around his neck, too.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can put Doc in there. He's got the skateboards. You can roll up in the skateboard and do the whole scene, right? Oh, and there in the back, you can see where they pull the yellow thing out. And he's got more of those. He's got
the plutonium case.
He's got a plutonium case.
The remote control.
He doesn't have a hood for his hazmat suit, and he doesn't have a hazmat suit either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's not exactly the same. We could, well,
I was hoping it would open up and look like the plutonium.
The foam in there?
I was hoping it would look like the plutonium pellets in the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't really. So, okay. Oh. He didn't, see, there's a gap. He didn't push the fucking front of the thing fully in. There, see the gap? See it? You see it, don't you?
Think so. A little bit.
Back it up. Let's slow it down. You can see where he did not push the front of the on the driver's side. Headlight hasn't been pushed fully in. Right?
What the fuck? I don't know. My controls are not appearing.
We got refresh. Okay. There, see, there's a gap there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to push that in. It's click, 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 push it in, click. Everything, everything assembles in the Playmobil set like Legos.
Mm-hmm.
Put everything together. When you're done with it, it's like a toy you made with the parts of the box. Pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen all the crazy vehicles people have made out of DeLoreans?
Oh yeah.
There's like a monster truck DeLorean. There's a limo DeLorean, man. That one's nuts.
Yeah, well, they figured out how to do the wheels, right? I mean the doors that open, a bunch of them.
Wasn't there a new DeLorean a couple years ago? Did that ever actually happen?
I don't know if it actually did.
I know that was a story that DeLorean, or at least a company using the name DeLorean, was coming out with a new car. And I don't remember if it ever actually came to fruition.
It's got to do the light up feature. That's the big thing. The light up feature. Okay. Which the flux capacitor actually lights up. So
was the flux capacitor a fucking slingshot?
The flux.
Being it in toy form makes me realize it kind of looks like a slingshot.
Well, it was just some neon lights. You know what I mean?
Oh, they were like tubes, weren't they? Light tubes.
Yeah. Just some neon light tubes. Right. Yeah. Turn it on. Just do the thing. Make it light up. Yeah. Whatever.
Do the thing.
Just do the thing. Push the button. Yeah, there it is. There's the button. Push it. Okay.
The new
See it light up.
DeLorean
Ooh,
came out.
there it is. See, it can.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the other parts light up.
He should turn the lights off.
Yes, you should turn the lights off because the blue areas light up and that lights up yellow. You gotta see it front on.
The new DeLorean came out this year. Thank you, Jose.
Mm-hmm. So and what it does is when you push the button, it goes, and then it does it, and then it also with the lights blinking, it makes the sound effect. But then you push it again, and the lights just stay on, no sound effect.
All electric Alpha 5. Alpha 5, really? That's kind of.
Yeah,
I like that.
And what I like is also the tubes. It's got tubes that run like across that one part to the other part. They're like actually rubber tubes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just a little bit of paint. No, the steering wheel's upside down. Turn the steering wheel on right. Fuck you. This guy's frustrating me with this idiocy. That this toy. And the thing about Playmobil toys is that they are easily modifiable to be G.I. Joe or Star Wars size. The only problem is that their legs are a little short. So this toy can be modified so that it can house your Star Wars figures. It'd be a Star Wars scale vehicle. They just need room for their feet, which all you need to do is kind of Dremel a hole.
So you have 80s Doc and Marty and 50s Doc and Marty.
Yes. So you
That's
do
pretty cool.
The scene at the end of the movie, too, because it also comes with the pole.
I was going to say, does it have the hook?
Yes, it has the hook. So you can put the hook in the hole instead of where the
That's pretty damn cool.
Great. And but the 50s one is a separate set. You got to get those guys separate. Come in another box, but it comes with the thing. Yeah, there it is. There's the pole.
Nice. It even looks all ghetto like it does in the movie. Yep. It was plugged directly into the flux capacitor.
Ah, right. There's the flux capacitor right there. oh yeah. And there's one more thing. Yeah, the clips by the wheels. Yeah.
Does it become the flying?
Shit! They click into place. Click. No, push it down, idiot. Click. They have to click into place. They click into place. And it's very nice. Very nice. And I think you have to get another set of guys. Another one comes with actually the white Mr. Fusion to put in the back. And
I was gonna say that doesn't look like Mr. Fusion back there.
Right. You need to put the Mr. Fusion, then it's in flying mode. It doesn't do the Wild West mode, but there may be another set to get that done.
I do love the Wild West one.
Yeah. So it's that this is the best DeLorean toy. And also he did a video about the which really is nice because in the back they're oh my god, that is also a really nice toy too. Oh my god, there's a whole thing. See, but you know what is in the back of the Ghostbusters thing? It slides out just like in the movie. It rolls out like a gurney, and it holds all 4 proton packs.
Nice.
And it's a really nice Ghostbusters car. If you want a Ghostbusters car, if you want the Enterprise, you can't beat Playmobil's a fucking.
Oh, I get it. You have Einstein, so you can do the Einstein scene also.
Right. Yeah.
Forgot about that.
They can be in the car with the remote control.
I just watched that the other night too.
He's videotaping what he's doing. Oh my God, Justin's collection. What is Justin going to show us?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
what the hell
to
is
my
this?
channel for another Hot Toys
Armorized
Man,
Deadpool.
but also Deadpool 1/6 scale figure
It is
unboxing and review.
It is a
That's
Iron
never a sentence I ever thought I'd be saying on camera, but here we are, and I'm
Well, that's a
pretty
terrifying
excited
thought.
and curious to get him out here. Now I got
Okay,
mine
okay.
from
Well, let's jump ahead a little bit. Well,
toysonline.com.
let's get this toy
Link for
opened up.
that easy.
All right, buddy. Oh my God!
Bulky, so
look
when
at
it
this.
comes to the arms,
That's
they're
pretty
super
cool.
chunky as well.
This
The
guy
headbands
is,
do
of
have
course,
some short
an
rubber fills on the outside.
extremely
No,
expensive
they're not
toy.
movable, they're fixed
As
in
you can
position.
probably
Then we
Yeah,
have
I can
multiple
imagine by the
colours for
detail.
red, a dark red,
Yeah,
and a lighter
this
one,
is
plus some pops of metallic at the same
It's very
time.
nice, though.
Now this
Yeah.
is also modular.
I paid a
You've got
pretty
couple of panels
pretty
that you
fucking
can
penny for
remove
this
and
fucking
swap
thing.
out with weapons.
You know what I mean?
Which ends up looking like this.
Ah.
He's got these attachments top and bottom, just a little bit more weaponry if what he had on him wasn't enough for you. You can also spread them out so he's getting ready to blast someone. You can now see all the nozzles painted in silver with a nice pop of blue. For his belt area, we of course have a Deadpool logo as the belt buckle.
That is a cool ass
As we
Deadpool
all know,
logo
it's
too.
not a belt at all, it's a suit of armor.
Mhm.
I'm still glad they found a way of including this belt buckle just like the dongle on the helmet.
And he's got
It's a mainstay
metal
in
parts,
Deadpool
this guy.
design. It really needed to be here. Then for the
This guy is a
hips,
hefty
we've got
fucking
some
toy.
holsters and some
He looks
my
like
God.
he could.
Oh my
if you
fuck.
ask me, Justin.
He looks like he could be a transformer almost.
Yeah, yeah, and these things work right. Actually, back it up just a little bit when he's looking at his hands and stuff. There's something I wanted to. Yeah, back it up a whole bunch because there's a part.
If you want something that's going to
stand
stand out
a bunch
in the
more.
display,
No. Well, he's looking at his hands.
These little doohickeys are a carryover from when
Yeah, a little bit further
was a war.
back. He's looking at the hands.
We
Look
do
at
also
weapons.
get
He's back until he's looking at the hands. Look at yeah. He does some stuff with his gun.
Logo on both sides. Now, in order to combine them, it's actually pretty simple. We slide
Combine
this
the
piece forward
guns?
and up, so it kind of looks
What
a little
the
bit
fuck?
chunkier. Then slide this piece forward,
Like Cable's gun, a modular gun.
Then we bring back in the smaller pistol.
There's the
curved out.
hands.
Again, relatively smooth. It was the War Machine.
It was
block
right
pod.
after
You can
this.
flip open the missile pod sections and plug these little bullets in. They're simply painted in metallic gold. And lastly, we
Look
have
at these hands.
almost
Oh, okay,
all the
see
way
the
to
hands
Iron
with the-
Man / War Machine hands.
Uh-huh.
What do I mean by almost? Well, we've got the articulated finger hands. with the clear
Articulated
sections for the
fingers.
repulsor. We also have
What?
the repulsor blasting hands with the little wrist peg port at an angle.
Every
Then
single,
we get
all the
some
knuckles.
new ones
Oh,
in the form of trigger fingers.
He's got
The
trigger
first
fingers
time
that are
we
locked
can
into
illustrate
place.
the War Machine /
And he's
Iron
like,
Man.
those circles aren't
Middle
painted.
section
Oh, the
is
circles aren't
painted
painted.
red.
Okay,
It's
right.
a little bit ugly.
Well, the
Unfortunately,
circles aren't
though,
painted. Well,
we don't get
okay, but you would have a
close
gun
to
in the
this.
hand.
I'm not sure
So
why. Deadpool
these
would
hands,
definitely be able to deliver the smackdown and punch
right,
someone,
with these
but
individual
as far as I'm
fingers
aware,
move,
the only
right?
way to get proper color
Wow.
on those fists for this figure is kind of
He says they should have fists, but instead it has fingers that move.
What we are
Well,
going to
well,
do now,
that's
though,
that's
is
fucking
get
what?
armorized
That's
Deadpool
pretty fucking
himself
amazing.
out here.
His
Right.
weapons are pretty
Straight
cool.
I
up
mean,
and down in the
individual
light box, no
moving
crazy
fingers.
poses,
I mean,
but wearing a
that's.
bunch
I
of
mean, there's
accessories 'cause
posability, and then
they're kind
there's
of an important part of the
individually
outfit.
moving
You have to have
fingers.
the swords on the
Right.
back. You have to have the size in the holsters.
I'm just
So,
blown
yeah,
away.
That's
You know what I'm
exactly what I
saying?
did.
I'm just
Uh-huh.
Now,
fucking
when
blown
our toys
away.
first announced this guy, my first
Right.
immediate question was,
So is it just highly posable, or does it
why
do
are
stuff
they
to
making
like this?
Parts pop out of the guy. He does all kinds of crazy shit. This fucking thing.
Oh, that's right. We saw the.
weapons?
Forgot about that.
Like this, he's got these attachments top and
Swap
bottom.
out.
Just a little.
Oh yeah,
very
we're seeing.
flat,
Oh my God,
almost
there's
like
another
an
Deadpool. Of course, he's got another
Whereas
Deadpool. That is a
Deadpool
crazy
2, he practically looks like the
Iron
real
Man
deal.
Deadpool.
That's
I mean,
not to
that
say
is.
you
Oh,
can't
it's a
collection, do what
Deadpool.
you want, but for me, I think this works just a little bit better. We've got Zombie Deadpool from the comic book line, and even though, yes, he's got the realistic washers and weathering, he also has that cartoony look and feel, which I think complements Armorized Deadpool just a little bit more. This, though, this I do
What?
like. Zombie
What?
Hunter Spidey with that smooth, cartoony aesthetic. Then we've got Armorized Deadpool. He matches that look and feel. Plus, he is a what if Deadpool got an Iron Man suit. So it's pretty much been decided. In my display, Armorized Deadpool's going with the what if collection. Then again, to throw a spanner in the works, for myself, here we have
Robo
Cop
Punisher is War Machine.
And this works
oh my god,
really
that's crazy. So yeah, Deadpool, Iron Man, and Punisher, War Machine.
Wow, that's a lot of murder between the two right here.
Just wait and see if Hot
It's
Toys
a lot of killing.
then we'll do a full armorized shelf. But for now, I still think I'm going to pop Deadpool with the what if figures. Going over articulation, do bear in mind this is my personal
we can jump to the next video. It's pretty cool though, right?
More careful. Starting off
pretty cool.
Let me see if he poses him with his weapons at least. Like, yeah, there we go. See him with his swords out.
Yeah,
those are pretty cool. I like them swords.
Yeah,
I like how the gun breaks down and attaches to his back, and it's two guns separately or one big gun.
And he has light up stuff, right?
Do you need it? No, but all that matters is if you want it.
Yeah. Fuck no, you don't need this. But yeah.
So, where does that leave?
It'd be cool to see with the lights off, you know, so you can see the light up feature. But what? It doesn't do that.
But for now,
the chest piece is lighting up, and
oh, it is. I thought it was. I couldn't tell because the video.
Right, it's too bright. You can't tell that it's just. Oh, whoa! Yay! Ooh! Man!
The medical tricorder
ready to handle
and phaser with
phaser.
Wow.
So what is that? Oh, but it does it work though? Does it light up? It probably doesn't work. They were going to expand that line.
What's up, kids? Peter Von Pan.
Oh my God, it's the tricorder.
Third tricorder.
I had one of these.
Star Trek tricorders.
Oh yeah.
Again, the Playmates toys that.
This is a neat toy. I think I had the middle one. No, wait.
The standard tricorder, the medical tricorder, and I want to show you the last one here, which is also a medical tricorder, but it was probably a little less popular as a toy because it's actually not a tricorder. It folds up to look like it, but it's actually the medical bay. Toy
well, I definitely didn't have that.
Really,
and this one comes with Beverly Crusher and Hugh and a Geordie figure.
Transformer, which
that's pretty badass.
This one just
he's got some paint on his ear.
Shape. It was kind of a little bit of a
playset,
which isn't
all right.
That's what happens when the toy's so tiny.
But it does look
mistakes
like
are much bigger
when it's folded up. It just has
lots of stickers.
Part is that some of the features are just decals, particularly on the inside. And it looks like it has a sensor on the top, but as you see, that's actually just kind of a piece of a toy. So it opens up.
Does it open as a tricorder?
It's a little finicky because it's snapped together pretty well.
But it doesn't it doesn't open as a tricorder. It's just open.
The tricorder toys were pretty cool, though. They made all the cool sounds and shit. Lit up.
This is where
that does look like where they put Locutus.
Yeah.
You know, the famous scene where.
Is there a Locutus?
It's also where LOL dies.
And then the rest of the tricorder opens up. These sides swing out, and they are connected here. Okay. They swing out like this.
Yeah.
And the clip on the bottom can come out, which is good because otherwise it can't really sit flat. And this cage goes in here and snaps in there, and then the medical examination table has this light.
It's just not
fake, but
it's just not that.
The light above the operating table.
It's okay. The floor is the problem.
Like
the medical lab,
specifically the lack of it.
Over here, the table that folds down.
Yeah, okay.
And
it's also the lab. The medical lab is not that cool.
And then over here, even the instructions it says it's a cryo chamber.
Cryo
chamber. Cryo
chamber. Just a place to store your
place
peeps.
to put
now I also
put the peeps.
The toy
store your peeps.
Did they have a cryo chamber? I don't remember that.
No.
I mean, they might have.
They definitely didn't cryo chamber many people.
I don't remember them ever using one.
Mr.
I remember them like maybe they dried out somebody.
Oh, okay. And
his badge looks pretty sloppy too.
Yeah.
A lot of paint mistakes on
sloppy at
that,
that
but
scale.
yeah, hers looks okay.
Yeah, her face looks okay. She looks all right.
She's got like crazy fucking childbearing hips though.
Yeah.
Look at that. Jesus Christ. I had a Geordie figure. It came with a dilithium crystal, and I don't remember. I think the eyepiece broke off, but it broke off, and his eyes still looked right.
Yep. They kind of broke off, but you can pop it back on.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, they actually thought to paint the eyes underneath.
To Beverly. And then it also comes with
Reading Rainbow. Fuck yeah, Reading Rainbow.
And Locutus.
So it's Locutus.
Oh,
it's not Hugh.
hell
it's
yeah.
not Hugh. It's Locutus. Nice. And then a lot of cool detail on his arm at that size.
Did Locutus have an arm like that?
Yeah, he had some kind of arm like that.
I guess he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's pretty badass, though, a Locutus figure.
3 little action figures with it.
Paint job is nice.
And it's a fairly cool toy. Again, this is kind of
the Locutus sells me. Locutus sold me on the toy.
The Star Trek fans
got to get that with the cube.
Kind of role
it's a done deal, guys.
People here.
It's a done deal. You got to get the medical tricorder.
Put them on the examination table with Beverly over here,
or in the cage,
and Jordy working on one of the terminals. And
pictures weird. What's happening
of the set at the end here,
right?
With some more close-ups. But really, if I were to play with this, and it's really interesting, these tables. These additional tables all snap in.
Seems like
there's another
if you're going to include Locutus, it seems like the main feature should be the cage, not the medical bed.
Yeah, it should.
Because, it was...
As he's closing it, it's looking better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if it's meant to be held closer together than he's doing.
I'm not sure.
It kind of looks like it would... It kind of looks like it'll fit.
Yeah. Kind of the typical one that you would see on that wall of the medical bay, and everything about it is pretty detailed. I'm actually fairly impressed with kind of the creativity and the thought that went into it. But if I were to play with this, I'd be like, I'd be like,
Okay, I don't want to hear what.
Jordy, what are you doing here?
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear this.
Hello, Doctor. We may be deep in space, but the only place I'm lost is in your eyes.
I just wanted to see if you ever... Oh, my
God. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got another one. Yeah. This is the other one.
Star Wars Shuttlecraft. Mini playset.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We have the Star Trek, The Next Generation, Inner Space.
Rip it open. Rip open the box.
Goddard mini playset.
Yeah, rip it open. Do it.
Let's give this guy a bump of Coke.
From the Enterprise, of course, 1701D.
Oh, shit.
From Playmates Choice.
Open up.
Okay. Lieutenant Commander Gordy George.
Yep, the inside.
Counselor, Commander Troy.
Open it up!
That's pretty much right.
Yeah, sure.
The shuttles weren't very big inside at all.
No,
I think the only thing wrong. I think the only thing wrong is I think there's like a little table back there, but there are 2 bench seats back there.
Yeah. Capable of sublight travel, only equipped with small, short-range personal transporter used by emergency purposes. Okay, they have teleportation beaming technology.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It is a 2-seater too.
It should be a 2-seater, but otherwise, it's pretty good.
It's pretty much right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is pretty cool toy.
Good question.
What the fuck? I had that on speed. What was that long pause?
This is a long pause where you just kind of lost
meters in length,
track of what was
3.6
going
meter
on.
beam, and 2.7 meter height. Meters. To show that it was catered to United States audiences, but still use meters instead of feet. Okay, a meter is a little more than a foot. Mass is 3.96 metric tons, and don't know why tons isn't T-O-N-S, and it has an extra N, another E, and then an S, just to spell it. But English before E, I've ever seen him go to science class. It's the capacity can hold 2 flight crew, 6 passengers, standard.
Oh my god.
Diplomatic.
Oh my god. Open up this box, man.
Power and performance.
Yeah,
2
it's what's in the box? What's in the box?
Open the damn box.
What's in the box?
Open the damn box.
I need to cut this. I just like to keep hold.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Really.
Okay, now he can come down off the cocaine now. Oops.
All right.
And as you can see, you can basically shut it up.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Is that a magnet? Is it?
You could for some.
Maybe.
Yes, it looks like.
Or maybe just post for the seat. Oh, does the back open? Ah, the back opens up. Great. Does the thing slide out or something? Oh, okay. We got a thing that slides out. A little platform. Maybe a zero gravity platform. Oh, his legs broke off. You broke his legs off.
Which these particular figures have a tendency to do that.
Oh. Okay, just pop off.
And that's him sitting in the chair.
There you go, yay!
Sure is.
And
that thing slides out, yay.
In and out.
Okay, slides in.
Some
and then when it's out,
unknown reason.
There's benches that fold down.
Stickers.
Okay, and she lays in there. Is that what you're gonna do? That's fine.
Jordy is transporting an unconscious Troy.
Figures, these little miniature figures, all they could do was sit. Well, this particular miniature.
Oh, she can't sit down.
Even turn.
She doesn't sit down. She can't even sit down.
Or nothing.
Oh,
this.
Neat.
The hands barely move. Wow, the hands don't even move.
Don't move.
Shucks. And
shucks, the hands don't move.
Sit down.
They do sit down. They're very tiny figures. You know what I mean? I don't know what he wants such tiny little figures to do. They don't do a lot. No, they don't.
No need.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll be.
Mm.
And when you shut it, it doesn't appear to.
Compared to all the other ones, this one's kind of a downer.
Yeah.
Crack straight through it. It doesn't.
And it comes with Jordy and Troy.
But all in all.
I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't know. Compared to the other ones, it's not that great.
No.
I mean, all in all, it's a decent little show, bro.
Wow. Whatever he fucking said. I don't even know what he said. What was it? Oh my god.
Today we have an epic review of a truly iconic toy. It's the spaceship designed to look like a hamburger. The fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, and the ship that did the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs.
Is this the old one?
That's right.
The original from the 70s.
Oh, I had this one.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, it's Millennium Falcon that you put together. Batteries not included.
Nice landing, Han Solo.
No.
Uh-oh, come on, Chewbacca. Stormtroopers are coming.
Action figures each sold separately.
Got him on radar. I'll fire the laser cannon.
There's even a hidden storage hatch.
Ready for takeoff. Jump to light speed. We're gone. On to the Death Star.
Millennium Falcon from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Yay.
Wow.
Welcome back to the Analog Toys YouTube channel.
I've never heard of the Millennium Falcon. Should I have?
Kenner's Millennium Falcon is the toy that quite literally defined the childhoods of millions of Star Wars fans all over the world. The legendary Carillion freighter was piloted by the coolest smuggler in the galaxy, Captain Han Solo, and his Wookiee co-pilot, Chewbacca. In a galaxy filled to the brim with iconic vehicles, the Millennium Falcon remains the most recognizable Star Wars.
Yeah, dickety dee, guys.
Hard pressed to find any
Synchronize.
Christmas wish list.
And trigger warning, because this might trigger something. I don't know. Trigger nostalgia.
I didn't realize it's triggering some pretty goddamn hard nostalgia. I didn't realize this thing was the original one.
Now, they did reissue it in 95. Same toy. Same exact toy.
It wasn't the 95 one. My uncle already had it.
Right.
Far too cumbersome for a child to play with.
That's right. It's a little scaled down, but that's, you know, just because a little bigger would be insane.
A child can access the inside of the Falcon.
There you go.
Which included a chess table
Yeah.
to recreate the famous
Play 3D chess. Holographic chess.
Also included was the easily lost remote ball.
Easily lost ball.
Yeah,
Did you have the ball?
No, I didn't.
With the stick.
Didn't know that was.
Yeah, a ball with a
Didn't
stick
know
on
that
it.
was a thing.
Yeah, that should be part.
We had the gun.
Yeah, the gun. That also often breaks. And see that cardboard on the inside there?
I'm pretty sure that broke off.
Yeah.
So I guess even if I had held on to it, it wouldn't be worth jack shit.
Yeah, and that thing breaks off.
The retractable landing gear and the cockpit with removable
Oh.
canopy so that Han and Chewie
Yeah.
can jump to light speed. Kenner released the Millennium Falcon in conjunction with all three of the original trilogy Star Wars films.
Oh, so it came out in the 70s, the 80s, and then again for the last.
How cool would it have been if the Empire version
Yeah,
of this
but they didn't
toy
really
included
upgrade it. It was fine. It was fine.
or if the Jedi version included a spring-loaded radar dish?
That's goofy.
Man, again with the movie footage, people, come on.
Yeah, and it said the landing gear gave out a little bit. Yeah.
On a personal note, my childhood Millennium Falcon gets bonus points for becoming my own private fantasy hideaway. Just as the Falcon represented a galactic safe,
The stickers weren't doing too well by the time I got it too.
as an escape if I'd had a bad day at school. When I play with my Star Wars figures in the Millennium Falcon, my imagination would be in another universe where nothing else mattered. Over the years, Kenner's Millennium Falcon spaceship has managed to transcend its identity as a childhood toy and has morphed into the iconic pop culture mainstay that we know and love today. I score this toy 4.5 out of 5.
Pretty good score for it. It is a badass toy.
Yep, it is a playset toy. It is the it's right up there with the Castle Grayskull, all time best. I mean, Castle Grayskull isn't a vehicle, right? Castle Grayskull is stuck where it's at. You want to get where it's at. That thing can transport like all. Oh my God. Okay. Now it's going to
Hey
get.
guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this
Oh God, Pixel
is
Dan.
a review of the ultimate Millennium Falcon. I have got to tell you, this right here is probably one of the coolest playsets I have ever owned.
Is this the one from the 90s?
This is the one
it looks like
that
a vehicle. It
is
is a
from
vehicle,
2000.
but this thing
right?
is so massive and
This
so
is,
intricate. It also doubles as a playset for your figures.
Yeah,
And I'll
yeah,
show
it's a
you
place,
exactly what I
but
mean
it's
as we examine
kind
this
of
beautiful
insane
piece.
too. It's
Now this thing
Guess
is
how much?
probably it's easily
200?
my favorite collection piece right now. I'm a huge
No.
Star Wars fan, a huge Star Wars collector. I do have
Higher
a
or
large
lower?
collection of Star Wars toys.
Higher.
And I think this might be
500.
the coolest thing I have ever
Yes.
bought for my Star
Oh
Wars.
wow.
So let's go ahead and take a look here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about and why this thing is so cool.
okay.
Now, first of all, it's massive. Seriously, look
Uh-huh.
at
It
the
is
size
quite
of this
big.
thing. This thing is over 2.5 feet long. That is the biggest and closest representation of the Millennium Falcon that Hasbro or Kenner have ever released. It's not quite to scale with the figures, but this is
Not
probably
quite
as close
to
as we're
scale.
ever gonna
Not
get.
quite
It's
to
large,
scale
it is a little bit
with the
pricey because of how big it
figures.
is, but
It's not
it's
quite
totally
to
worth it.
scale.
Totally
It's
worth
a
it.
little bit
No,
pricey.
no,
Just
no,
take
no,
a
no,
look,
no,
first of all,
no,
at the
no.
details.
But did you hear what he said?
I
It's
mean,
not
Yeah.
quite to
sculpting job,
scale.
paint job,
It's like,
everything
oh
about
my
this is
fucking
absolutely
God.
beautiful. Like every little
All right,
piece
wait.
and
This is
detail is on
wait.
this
See,
thing.
the
I mean,
demands
you've
of
got
the
your
current
satellite dish
Star
up here,
Wars
which, by the
collector
way, does
is
completely rotate and turn.
beyond your fucking imagination because they're willing to pay
You know, you've got the blaster
everything
on
works.
top.
No.
Yeah.
Which, by
We're
the
talking
way,
about this
does
toy
fire.
at $500. We are not fucking around. Oh yeah, those missiles fire.
Got a little switch here that just moves it.
And
firing
yeah,
missiles.
and it moves on its own. Motorized.
That's fantastic.
Right. Okay.
Now the ship actually does have these small buttons all over the top. You can see we got 3 buttons over here.
We're not fucking. Oh, 3 buttons. Okay, what?
There's an on-off switch on the thing.
Yeah.
This thing does make lights and sounds. The lights are on the back.
I hope so.
And the front. And the
At $500, this thing better actually fly.
Just take a look.
See, there's missiles in the front. Oh, let's see it. Oh. I'm gonna come. Okay, at $500,
That's
this
my
thing.
favorite.
Oh,
That is
the
absolutely
headlights
my
on the front.
favorite
Okay,
sound.
all
That
right.
is awesome. And then you got to take a look at this, the cockpit. Now this is awesome.
Kind of
because
forgot
this
it
is
had
also
those.
The first Millennium Falcon toy
Oh,
that's come out. That it has
look at
a
that! It
full
fits 4 guys.
just like in the movie. So not only can
We
you
got the
put
front seat
Chewbacca
and the back
Han
seat.
Solo figures in that
And
come
what's with these
Millennium Falcon,
guys?
you can
What's
also
with these
put your own
guys he's
Luke
got
in
here
the
with
back
these
to
cloth
recreate that
robes
scene
and
from A
stuff?
New Hope.
What
Or if you get,
what
you know,
are
your
these
Princess
deluxe
Leia, your
ass
C-3PO.
fucking figures
4
you got
figures
here?
can fit in that cockpit.
I
Details
see.
are
I see that. What the
fantastic. You got little
fuck am I
stickers
even looking
and
at though?
sculpting that is just brilliant.
Yeah,
It's wonderful looking in there. Taking a look at some of the other details on the outside, check this out. This is pretty sweet. You open the
Okay.
hatch.
Oh, what is this? What's this? Okay. Oh, it makes a sound effect when you open it.
Truck stick.
What?
An escape pod.
Escape
You got a
pod?
nice, sweet little
Did
escape
you know
pod
there was
coming
an
right out of
escape
the side of
pod?
No.
There's an escape pod with
One figure can fit inside.
only Han.
Yeah.
Just for Han.
Even more landing sound
Okay.
effects.
And
that's
sound
just
effects.
fantastic.
Fuck. What?
And then one last little detail we're going to look at on the outside here, of course.
Okay. What?
Pressing this button.
Oh no.
Beautiful noise, lower slowly. You got lights. I mean, it's so cool. It's so cool.
That.
I did not expect this thing to do as many cool things as it actually does. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Now you've seen the outside.
Okay.
The vehicle
Yes.
part.
Yes.
Let me show you why I consider this a playset more than a vehicle.
Yeah, I know. Open it, you fucking piece of
The top
shit.
hatches actually remove. I always have the hard time.
Oh, there's multiple
Removes in
panels.
2
See,
sections.
you gotta trade one thing for another, don't you?
Completely revealing the
Just
inside
having
of
one
the
big
ship.
panel. Can't just have one big panel. What's going on? What is going on? What is... Oh, there's a bunch
As
of
you can
figures
see,
in
I've
there.
already stored several figures on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
fantastic because the details in here
Let me
are
see
beautiful.
what...
On
Oh,
the
yeah,
main
I'll
half
bet.
of the ship, you've got
Beautiful
the
with
opening
that
doors
dark,
where you
terrible
lead back
lighting.
further
Yeah.
into the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon,
okay.
so you could store even more figures
Cool.
if you want to.
Yeah, doors.
You've
and
got
shit.
your removable hidden cargo holds there. That you
Oh,
can
you
hide
see
your
the
figures
seat
in,
there?
just
That
like
looks
in A New
pretty
Hope.
cool. I already see this. There's a lot of nice details.
You've even got the gunner station that points at where the blasters are coming off the ship. You can actually sit one of your figures down in the seat and have them controlling the blasters, just
Sure,
like
sure.
that
I see
scene
that.
in A New Hope.
It's
where they're
very
blasting
poorly
the
lit.
TIE
Can't really see in
It's
there very well.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And then over on the other side is actually my
I see, but this
favorite part
is
of the
back
ship,
when
because this is where several memorable
Pixel
scenes
Dan,
happen
this
from the movie.
motherfucker, wasn't
On this
really,
side, you've
I guess,
got
not
a control panel
that
with a
serious
chair,
about this or
and
whatever.
right over to the right of it, you have
So,
the Desert Tape,
and he's
or
still got
the
this
chess
video
set
game
that we saw
music in the
Chewbacca
background because
and
he was
R2-D2
doing
playing
video
in
game
A New
stuff.
Hope.
I haven't the foggiest who
And then, of
he
course,
is.
over on the
Yeah,
other side,
he's
we
one of
have
those video game guys, and
the
then he got
Jedi
into
training
toys.
device when Obi-Wan
Oh,
was
he's
showing
got the ball.
Luke
There's the
Skywalker
ball in there, too.
about using the Force,
So this
using
is
your
just a
mind
total
in order
redo of
to,
the
you know,
Kenner
use your
toy.
That's
lightsaber
right.
fight.
They
And
built
the same
it
dial
from the
that
ground
turns
up
satellite dish
with
actually rotates
with the price point is
the
set.
Jedi training device inside.
Sky's the
And again, we've
limit,
got more
right?
little details like
Well,
even
so
more
it's
cargo
set
hold,
when they were done with it.
storage
They're like,
bays
it's
and
gonna
stuff
cost
like that.
$500.
So just
And,
cool
and
ways
all
where
these
you can cram
guys
some
bought it,
figures
and they're
into
like,
if you
wow.
need to, or cram some
I
buttons,
just couldn't
anything like
possibly
that, but it's
justify
it's
500
fantastic.
for a toy.
And then of course
Fuck
the
no.
buttons over on the other side
Fuck
of the
no.
ship
And aftermarket,
activate
that was
lights and
when they
sounds
first sold.
from the film.
So
from the inside
aftermarket,
of the
it's
ship.
fucking ridiculous.
So we'll check some of those out.
What else is this? Stop that. Stop doing that. I get it. I get it. Let's show
Oh, we
me
got
through
voice
something else.
clips.
Yeah.
I guess that activates the sounds.
You've taken your first step into a larger world.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What the
Look
hell
at
is that supposed to be?
That's the thing that's moving and lighting up, right?
The chess game? It is the
Yeah.
chess game.
Yeah, they're playing the chess game.
I just lighting up blue caught me off guard.
Now, if you want to pick this up, it's probably going to run you a little bit of cash. I'm pretty certain this thing costs well over $100. But you can find it at pretty much any store. Toys R Us carries it, Walmart carries it, any place that carries Star Wars.
You said it was 500.
Yeah, no.
Did you
He's
say it's
ridiculous.
gonna? Wow.
It's retarded. He's retarded. Anyway, skip. Go to the next video. Next video to get your mind even more blown. You will not believe.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, all right. So this is the Black Series. This guy has gotten all of these figures. Not only he's gotten them again because now they are 6 inches tall. Because normally Star Wars figures are under 4 inches. Right now, when they put out the Black Series that are 6 inches tall and all scaled, including the vehicle. So now that vehicle is scaled for a 6-inch figure rather than like a 4-inch figure, right? So it's this much bigger again, right? So there's that much detail, that much more shelf space. You know what I'm saying? These are, oh my God, and I fucking, wait, where's this guy get the money to just spend on 6-inch size Star Wars figures? Of the Force Awakens characters, look, there's Evil Rey there. There's Evil Rey. Right?
Oh, yeah, I see her.
All right, Sith Ray over here. We got Sith Troopers and all these guys. And all of these guys in a big display case with all the.
I mean, you can also assume that he's being sent these since he reviews them.
I guess maybe, but he's got to be spending his own money on this. There's no way this guys really just have a lot of money to spend on this stuff.
Oh, hey, look, they have fucking Admiral Gender Studies.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
Who the fuck wants a toy of her?
He does.
Or
you gotta have them all.
That random chick that was there to give Ben the not gays in the last one, or the guy with the lisp, episode 8.
And over here, what's that? They fly now. They got the.
Oh, they fly now. They fly
now.
now.
They fly now. They fly now. They fly now. They fly now. They got the fly now. There's another I fly now. I fly now.
Finally got my display looking all nice and sexy for y'all to.
They fly now. They fly. Oh my God! There's so many. There's just so many. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Got those two guardians.
Is this blowing your mind?
No.
Okay. Next video. All right. Yeah.
No, once I saw Admiral Gender Studies, I was kind of out.
Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland.
We are going to Galaxy's Edge.
I hate that character so goddamn much.
We're going shopping at Galaxy's Edge. Oh my God. Lightsabers. Ooh. Darth Maul, $159.99. The Darth Tyrannus.
I feel like this is Ultra Sabers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are all from Ultra Sabers.
Yeah, like Darth Maul has the red candy-like buttons.
I'm going to show you what it feels like to be in the park since I did a
wow.
and about half of you haven't had the chance to get to Galaxy's Edge yet.
If I haven't,
this video makes you feel
it's the Darth Tyrannus one that I was wondering about, because I haven't seen an Ultra Saber that's made quite
right
yet.
through the park, just going right through the park, going straight to Galaxy's Edge, not wasting any time. Right past it, Tomorrowland. Oh, Star Tours is still there. Star Tours was the first Star Wars ride before they bought Star Wars. You know, and they got a Star Wars ride. Oh, and there's a shop there too. Let's stop at the shop.
Oh,
near Star Toys.
It's Silver Leg 3PO.
Yeah, and R2, he's backwards.
Which I guess the Silver Leg 3PO is the subject of a Mandela effect argument.
Yeah, no, he had a silver leg.
You may not have
Yeah, I remember it, yeah.
It is not part of Galaxy's Edge. Right when you enter, you see a ton of stock of the 6-pack of the retro collection.
Look at that,
the
the
original
6-pack.
6 figures
Yeah,
from
you see,
Kenner.
it's there. Wait, go back to that 6-pack.
That reminds that packaging is meant to.
It looks a little worn. It's intentionally worn around the edges, so it looks old. And yeah, and it's meant to. They are
does
the
it say?
original figures.
Does it say Kenner on there?
It says retro on there. The retro.
No, right.
Yes,
right
it
there.
does. It does.
Because this looks like the box for the, the empty box campaign. Buy the empty box, and in a couple months we'll send you a toy that we haven't made yet, but we'll send it to you. Trust
It's exactly what that is. So, and these are all over the park, but they're
I didn't even
collectible.
notice. I didn't even notice the fray look to the box. That's creative.
Yeah. It's very, and it's got a retro. No. Stick on there for a second. I want to see that because yeah. We got. It's a nice box, nice set of guys to get, and they're all over the park, but they're hard to find in the real world. In the real world, you can't find these guys. Because it's kind of nifty to have the original figures. Now they got the crappy plastic cape on Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker, where and Darth Vader have those arms where the lightsaber goes into the arm, kind of awkwardly. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing.
These were all over the place at the park.
All over the
and
place.
They also have a lot of new merch that focuses
New
on
merch
those
with the
original
figures
6,
there.
such as these water bottles.
New merch that focuses on the older characters because Disney knows they done fucked up.
Yep. Oh, and here's a place where you can make some lightsabers in the shop.
That's pretty
There are just a
cool.
bunch of cheap plastic parts, and there is no.
Oh,
weight.
we got some more toys
And they've
over
got
here.
these kind of Disney store little multi-packs here. I was kind of
Little
impressed with some of these,
figurines, not really
especially for the
figures.
price.
Oh,
They're $30
droids.
each.
It's
And
the
we've got
Pride
Baby
droid.
Proud and some
He's a
other
rainbow Pride
figures.
droid.
And then they have
Wait, really?
Obi-Wan in his Jabeam look.
Rainbow
as
Pride
well as
droid.
this multi-pack
Another
of small
multi-pack of.
figures for $29.99 of the Kenobi series.
The
really
Kenobi
cool.
series.
Some Book of
Boba Fett. From the show Boba Fett,
for
right?
kids. Some more
From
just
the
kinda
Boba Fett,
random
the
merch
show.
everywhere. Then they had
New
ships that are
X-Wing.
based on the concept
Yeah,
art,
and
which I thought was
yeah.
pretty cool. I hadn't seen those before.
Let's see if we can divide up stuff from
side,
current
we've got some
to.
more
All right.
art
Oh
style
no,
figures. I really hope we get
that's
the
early
C3PO
concept
in
art.
that style.
Yeah, that's Macquarie.
Yeah, Macquarie designed C3PO. He looks more like Metropolis, and he looks more like a trash can with arms. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Art style figures. I really hope we get the C3PO and R2D2 in that style for the Black Series. And then the
big Chewbacca figures. Oh, whoa! Look at that. Pause right there.
Series. It's closer to NECA figures.
Oh yeah. Those droids up there, kind of interesting. They're droid factory droids. There's like a robot R2 with like orange.
R6D3MA13R1 and Noah.
Ooh, kind of cool.
From The Mandalorian.
He's from The Mandalorian. All right.
Scale a little larger than the Black Series. It's closer to NECA figures.
Okay.
Some mission
Little vehicles, more
TVC
figures.
wheels, just a whole bunch of
This stuff is like, and a lot of this stuff you can only get here at the park, right?
Right.
There are
so
pins everywhere.
Pins. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, those are based on the figures because they're
They
like
have some
articulated
that
pins.
look like the vintage figures, as well as a whole Halloween series based on some droids that we also have in figure form. Over here, we've got some larger scale figures, kind of more geared towards kids. I think they
be right back.
They talk and make some noises. Pretty cool looking actually for the price point. And then over on this wall, we have some lightsabers with the hilts in case you don't want to buy one of the ones from Doc Ondar's Den, which we will see later. Some more mission fleets, some Black Series. These were the only Black Series figures that I really saw. A lot of these stocked throughout the park at different stores. They did have the multi-packs for the Black Series, the new ones, including the Creature Pack, which has not gone back.
Ooh, Porgs.
Disney, but
we got Porgs, baby.
Saw a few
Porgs.
So hopefully
and
they'll
Minax.
come back in stock soon. And then you guys know this little droid.
Oh, and
multi-pack with
droids.
the K2 droid, the
Oh,
Big
hey,
Battle
how
droid,
about that?
etc. Moving over this way, we've got
Porgs.
some plushes.
More Porgs.
These are similar to the ones that we see in the
Get some
Galaxy.
Porgs. Gotta get some Porgs while we're down in it. Right, get the
Over
Porg
behind
figure.
the counter, we have some Black Series helmets, and then some phone cases, Then over on this
Phone
wall
cases.
here, we have some backpacks with the Ralph McQuarrie Funko Pop style art.
Funko Pop
But I think you guys
figures.
are
Oh
ready
my
to head over
god.
to Galaxy's Edge. You walk through this
Funko Pop makes me
frontierland
wanna
here,
puke.
and then the landscape slowly shifts from the red rocks to this kind of more Star Warsy looking atmosphere with these light fixtures on the wall.
We're going into the
And
Star
here
Wars
we will be
world,
transported
guys.
to Batuu, which is the name of the planet. The park is quite large. I think it is one of the larger parks.
Did I miss anything exciting?
No, not really. He's just now entering the Star Wars park where we're going to start seeing more things that are in the Star Wars world.
Does he just sit there or does he roll around?
He does roll around. He rolls around.
That's pretty bitchin'. Hey, I paused at 420.
Yay, 420.
So,
guys.
much in the same way, I love the fuck out of the spaceships in Star Trek. Yeah. I love the fuck out of the droids in Star Wars.
The droid
Not all of them.
Pretty cool, is from what I understand. If you back it up a bit, see these droids that are out front. I like the big yellow guy, right there.
Yeah.
These are droids that are you could get. He says you can get these droids, right?
Like
in one of the stores.
Like a full-sized one?
Like a toy, or you know what I mean?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if you can buy an R2 that rolls around, sign me the fuck up. What else does it do?
But you can make your own R2 droid, and yeah, at the droid factory. I think we go there. And he goes
person in the chat, they see me rolling.
Which are available in TVC scale inside the Droid Depot, which we'll see in a little bit. It is really impressive how they have covered almost every inch of this place with
Shadows of the Empire needs a remake. That would be kind of neat. Oh, there's
the Coca-Cola logo.
Coca-Cola exists in Star Wars and comes in. You know what sucks about these?
Yeah, what's it?
You can't take them on a plane with you.
And
I mean, you can.
Selling the popcorn, popcorn that tastes like Fruity Pebbles and cinnamon.
Ooh, that sounds good. I mean, you can take the bottle, but it can't have liquid in it. Like, it sucks.
That's right. But you want to drink that liquid. You're going to take home the little bottles, which we got up here. We got those little bottles up top. And
I'll
the
confess.
thing is made to look like rusty and shitty.
Yeah.
It's convincingly rusty and shitty, but if you walk up to it and look at it real close, I'll bet it's all like not really rusty and shitty.
I would actually really like to have this. Yeah. This would be a really cool piece of Coca-Cola memorabilia to have.
Sure, the guy who's making the video is saying how he's looking at everything and he's photographing stuff because he wants to make shit like this for his figure diorama.
Just refill the bottles. What I mean is you can't have an unopened one like saved and stored back.
Right. Yeah.
Of course you can refill it and drink out of it.
Right.
Wall. You can see even the water bottles and the Coke bottles are special just to this park.
Oh, cool.
This is a little land speeder repair area. There is usually a character that hangs around here kind of working on stuff, but I didn't see her today. But look at that little workbench in the back.
Yeah.
There is just
I love this vehicle.
Everywhere. Cool this would have been such a dream project to work on.
Land speed is just sitting there. You can explore these areas, right?
This
walk
area
around.
Is a little marketplace, and there are a ton of small vendors, just sort of meant to look like actual.
Wow, Brian Babin's shocked that for once we're not looking at dildos. Welcome, Brian. You finally joined us at a time when we're not looking at things that go in your ass.
That's right. Now these things can go in your ass.
Each have their own little theme.
Yeah, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
All of this can go in your butt. Okay, so here's a little shop. What do we have in the shop? T-shirts, mugs, and stuff. That's not very a little Millennium Falcon. That's the ride.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of a toy of a ride. It is kind of, and I like it when it starts looking like Six Flags.
And there are a lot of
right,
collectors.
Pens.
Little USB storage drive.
What?
Then they have this keychain, which is an
keychain.
Translator, so you can kind of walk around.
Oh, so that translates, so you can read the signs and stuff. I guess that's kind of
really
cute.
nice looking too. I was just craning my neck all day, appreciating all of the details up above. I took a lot of reference photos the first time I came here, just when I'm looking for random Greebles to include in my dioramas.
Greebles?
Or just these crates, just something to start from that technically is
I have to take note, though. It really doesn't look that crowded.
No. And none of these videos I've seen of this place are very crowded. This place is not selling very well.
I know someone who's gone, and they said it wasn't really, like, it's easy to get around and see stuff, but that's not necessarily a good thing. Holy shit.
Ah, you can get a
Oh, so that's what Dejaric is. Okay.
Dejaric, and there's probably rules. And or you could play chess on it, see? Flip it over and it's a chess table. Or checkers. Or whatever.
Fuck yeah, I'd play that. Yeah, I wonder how you play Dejaric.
Yeah,
I think a lot of this stuff is really cute, but I don't really have much of a place for it.
And these made of wood, like they're made by the locals or something. That's silly.
I just didn't really feel like
kind of. Little wooden dolls. Wood dolls. What is that? What is
those? Are creepy.
No, nobody wants those.
Plus and all of that. So there is a very heavy sequels focus on a lot of not only the merch but the themes around the park here. I'm sure we all would have liked to see more of an original trilogy focus for the theme park, but this is what we have for now. It is cool to see that they have added Boba Fett and Fennec Shan to the park as characters that walk around that you can interact with.
Don't play against a Wookiee. That's a good point.
Kind of more Disney Plus themed stuff. It'd be cool to see
what the hell is that thing?
Walking around and that sort of thing, rather than such a heavy focus on the sequels. But hey, we have an entire Star Wars theme park. Can't complain about that. This area is dedicated to creatures. Lots more plushies here. Some kind of electronic things.
Oh my God, it's a beholder.
Really good, an ATVC diorama. We've got some love cats, some tauntauns, little puffer pig here. And then this little salacious crumb that I think moves its head around.
Frog
on this little cord that is attached to it. Again, I cannot take my eyes off of the ceiling and everything that is kind of stored a little bit higher up, just to kind of flesh out this place. You don't get to see this stuff in as many videos on YouTube, so I wanted to really kind of focus on that a bit today.
Oh, sure.
When I'm designing my dioramas, 99% of the time, I am just freeze framing parts of the TV shows and the movies. So it's nice to actually be in a 3D space and get to just kind of take footage and reference photos of stuff exactly as I need it.
She's got to pay that.
This cast member here just used the term bright suns, which is sort of the galaxy.
Damn shame they have to put the masks on.
Good morning or have a nice day. I really love this little junk shop area here. They have a bunch of
when they're trying, in a place where they're trying to not break the illusion, it's just a shame.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
That really.
They turned R2 into a barbecue. Damn.
The world and that R2 barbecue grill is just so cool looking. That really, I don't think I've seen that before, and that made me happy when I saw it.
It made you happy.
And stuff, scattered all throughout
Dead R2D2.
But I really think that it's all of these little vignettes that really make up Galaxy's Edge and make it kind of memorable. You show the water fountains here, these giant tanks, and again, just like all of this crazy detail up here that is, mostly just like empty facades, but just still very cool to see and gives you a real sense of being in a different place.
He's ruining.
This is one of the entrances to the marketplace. Absolutely gorgeous.
It's just empty. That's not a real thing. Shut up.
Over this way towards
the
fuck? Rise of the Resistance.
He's saying the facades blend in now.
Oh, see, this is a pop-up thing, and it's full of rebel stuff. Right. Secret stuff. Oh, see, rebel pigs, rebel vehicles.
That's pretty cool.
There's secret stuff going on. Oh, we get it. This is where you get rebel helmets.
And some more pins,
some
patches.
So some gear.
Some more keychains.
So you said pop up? Does it come out?
Yeah. Back it up a little bit to where he was walking up to it. They'll just pods.
Favorite little areas of Galaxy's
and
Edge.
Then
moving over this way towards the Rise of the Resistance ride.
There you go. Right. They'll open up. Right.
I thought you meant they came out. I thought you meant they came out of the ground. I was gonna say like Demolition Man.
No. But they open up and they like their
Phone case, but I
resistance
thought
are
those Greebles
doing
would
their
work
thing.
great for little
Right.
diorama building.
Mhm.
You can buy that
Yeah.
and then just stick those to a couple buildings that you might make out of foam or
Oh,
whatever.
and those
Maybe
fan
pushing
things.
those moisture vaporizer fans hard.
Moisture
These little die-cast
vaporizers,
vehicles,
because it squirts water at
decent
you,
scale,
and there's an
you know, they
electric
really want you
fan.
to go home
But
with
it's
the
not. I don't think it's that
Millennium Falcon
hot.
one way or
It doesn't seem
another.
that bad.
And then they have
Oh.
these X-wing helmets.
Tuscan
that
Raiders
look
created
super close
COVID.
to
I don't know. I heard the
H2.
Chinese did.
Some Poe Dameron helmets. I
Or
think.
bats.
Look at those helmets.
Then we've
Oh,
got
there's an
this
X-wing over there.
here with a little steam coming
That's
off the
pretty
engine there.
cool.
Yeah.
And this is adjacent to an A-wing fighter, which is right.
Oh,
over
an
here.
A-wing
I thought
fighting.
these look really cool. I wish there were
They are.
some more kind of.
Oh, you wish there was more? Oh, do you? You wish there was more?
I mean, is there a Y wing? I'd like for there to be a Y wing.
Y-wings are cool.
Sequel trilogy themed.
Hey.
Oh, I wishes it was sequel trilogy theme. But oh, well, what? We get Chewbacca. We
Back over here by
Oh,
the
okay.
turbine that is cooking the food. We
Yeah.
have 8D8 powering this.
Oh,
This
it's
is
one of that
shit.
guy. He's
There are
powering
a lot
the
of
thing
original
that's cooking the
characters over in the
food.
Galaxy's Edge
Sort of,
area,
I
so it's
guess.
cool when they can pull in some legacy characters. Like
They don't
him.
really have roaches. Oh,
This is the entrance to Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, which is
Doc
I mean,
Ondar's
lightsabers
Den
and
of
lots other really
Antiquities.
cool
Oh,
stuff.
a
This
themed
has
shop.
probably the coolest
Let's see how
interior
well they stick
of
to the
all of
theme.
Galaxy's
Right.
Edge. We'll take a look at
T-shirts.
the
Okay.
ceiling in a little
Well,
bit, which
I
will blow
mean,
your mind if you
There's
haven't
Ray's
seen it.
dress.
Oh,
Got,
that is some cool
Skywalker's,
stuff, though.
Star
Oh,
Puppet
this shop
here,
has some
random statues,
high-end shit.
a Maz Kanata figure. I don't
Figures,
really
like
know who's
statues.
buying these, like,
Yeah.
giant
Yeah, who's
statues,
buying a statue
especially of like
in
Maz
here?
Kanata and Snoke.
Just gonna
which
walk
we'll see
around
in a
with that
bit.
in the shop, I guess.
More USB drives.
I guess if you're rich, you
some
just buy this.
Oh my
and
God,
then,
you can
oh
buy a
my God,
bust,
bust.
Luke.
Thought the statue was really nice looking.
Yeah, yeah. If you're rich, you're buying
Some
this
mugs,
shit,
some
and then they're just taking it to you.
These Yoda busts are
Right.
pretty cool.
Or you know, they get, you know what I mean.
See
Box
people
it up.
having that on their
Box
desk
it
at
up.
work.
Put it on my bed.
And now look at the ceiling
You know.
here. It's- you could spend
Yeah,
like
that's
an
real
hour in
nice.
here.
Jeez.
The walls are just
Jesus, look at this
covered
shop.
in memorabilia.
Now here's
not
here I see a
official
bunch of
film
people. There's a bunch
props,
of
but just
people
so
in
much
here.
to look at. And then
Oh, and
there's
there's a
an
shopkeeper,
authorian that is
animatronic
kind of running the place.
hammerhead
He
guy
is
in
Doc
the back.
Ondar, who the shop is
Yeah, I
named
can't
after.
remember what that race is
But
called.
everything on this wall here
They're
is
one of the.
pulled from
I've always kind of
film or
liked
TV
them
show
though.
or something.
Yeah,
Even all these
hammerheads
pictures
are
on the
cool.
wall. If you look this up on
Oh.
YouTube, just Doc Ondar,
What?
you can see some really detailed.
If I look it up on, you know, oh, he's
exploration
spinning.
of
My
this
head,
space
my
where they
face. I
really
can't.
focus on
He doesn't
all
want to
the
look at it.
props on the
We're looking
wall.
at the merch
So
here.
let's
You
take
want
a
to look
look
what's
at some more
up
of the
there.
I know who the
We've got
Tuscan
this
Raiders
little
are,
Darth Souls-y Darth
Rose.
Vader helmet,
They're
which is
the
cool
Sand
looking.
People.
We've got
Oh,
some more
oh,
Sith busts here.
nice
that
Sith
look like
busts.
They were almost made
Ooh.
out of the lava on Mustafar.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Then we have a Supreme Leader Snoke statue.
Ah, fuck no.
Snoke statue.
No one wants a
What the
Snoke.
hell are those?
Palpatine's office, but you
I
can
think
buy
those.
Palpatine's office. He's got some trophies in Palpatine's office. Yeah, okay.
Are you sure those aren't the giant statues on Exegol at the start of 9?
Back it up a little bit. There's two sets of them. There's these guys.
And then I
yeah,
believe
that guy. Sistros Nevet.
Yandron Zelmar. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I think they were trophies that were in, like, you know, Palpatine.
Decorative figurines with light effects, so they light
Oh
up.
my
too.
God. Light up.
These are the
trophies.
statues
Yeah,
that
I
are
think
in
it would try like
Palpatine's office, but you can buy these.
Palpatine's
elsewhere.
office.
They
Yeah,
have
I
light
think,
effects.
right? Yeah.
And over
Oh
here we
my
have
God,
a
we
full
got.
selection of lightsabers.
Ooh.
Every once in a while, they will retire a certain lightsaber from
Oh,
here,
yeah?
and the price will just absolutely skyrocket on
Oh,
eBay
really?
and aftermarket. I think the Asajj Ventress sabers right now are going for like $900+ on eBay.
Jesus
Oh my.
So
Christ.
if you take a trip to Disney, maybe pick up a couple sabers, stuff them in
Sure.
the closet, and
Yeah,
in
pick
couple
up a
years,
couple
you can pay for
sabers.
your trip.
Pick up a
Price
couple
them, and
sabers,
there are
guys.
a lot
If
of,
you're
like,
going to
really niche
Galaxy's Edge,
references in some
pick
of
up
the
a couple
items here.
sabers.
This is a $200 Darth
Vader's
Vader
Temple.
$200
But yeah, I don't
Vader
really
Temple.
know like what the market is.
All right,
for
what is
these.
that?
I don't really
What is
know
that?
anyone would be buying
What-
like
what
a
is that?
$200 Snoke gold statue. I thought this was really cool. It is the medal from the client in The Mandalorian.
It's from
and
the
then
what?
we have
In
the
the
rebel
huh?
equivalent on the other side with
Right,
the
right.
Yavin
New
ceremony.
canon stuff.
Oh, okay,
There's the Yavin medal.
Yavin medal.
And then we have
Belts.
some Ahsoka-themed
So
cosplay
before you get your
items
as
here,
Ahsoka,
like
but here's
Ahsoka's
where you go to get
poncho
all the Ahsoka.
and
Oh, you get the
outfit,
whole fucking
as well as the belt.
Even the little
shoulder bag
thing
here.
underneath in the purse.
I didn't buy much today, but
I don't know a whole lot about Ahsoka. I don't know. I especially don't know about her since like they made her a live action.
My God! Look
character.
right there. Look, what is that? What is that?
I don't know. What
Back it
is
up, back it
that?
up, back it up, back it up.
Vegetable processor?
No, it's the fucking ice cream maker. With the guy in the background in Bespin is a black guy in an orange jumpsuit running around with an ice cream maker.
Really?
Yeah. There is and they made an action figure of him, and it's also a popular cosplay. You just get an orange like jumpsuit, and you run around with that, and you're the guy on Bespin
Man,
who runs
see,
around with an ice cream maker.
some things are universal. The Chinese creating COVID, ice cream machines, and Coca-Cola. Oh, and Sprite.
Old late
Yes.
70s ice cream maker, right, which they don't make anymore. So now they've decided to cash in on this by making just a bucket thing that looks exactly like the ice cream maker from the movie, because people, they don't really want a shitty ice cream maker from the 70s. It doesn't fucking work very well anyway. You know what I'm saying? As an ice cream maker, you filled it up with ice, and then it spun a little thing, and the motor sucked. Says an ice cream maker. Nobody wants to find this thing on eBay, so instead, might as well sell them a fucking bucket that looks like the ice cream maker that the guy running around in the background in Bespin. Which Bespin guys? You know, Bespin, that's Cloud City. You know.
You think it's just a
Like
property? You think it actually works as a ice cream maker?
I don't know. I'm gonna zoom in on what it says here. Actually, is it full of popcorn? Is it full of popcorn or something, or is it just like?
I can't quite make out what it says on the tag.
It just says, I think it just says
A
in
potato.
a bunch of different languages.
A potato and a shoe, mouse potato. They used a potato and a shoe in the asteroid scene.
Oh yeah, potato and a shoe.
Yeah.
Ice cream making thing, amazing. I bet it's full of nothing actually, but there's nothing in there.
So keep going, or are you trying to read it?
No, I looked at
I
was like, good.
Some Lorian coins as well.
I like those. I like coins.
Oh yeah, these are currency in the universe.
Metal, and they were quite heavy. Really cool little Sarlacc.
In-universe currency. Oh,
what?
Creature in
a little Audrey 2 sized fucking Sarlacc. Cool.
Yep.
Really cool little Sarlacc. But now the highlight of Galaxy's Edge is of course the Millennium Falcon.
And there it is, the Millennium
Right smack in
Falcon.
the
You can
middle
just
of the
walk
park.
up to it.
Since the film was mostly done with miniatures and just smaller set pieces, even people who have worked on the Star Wars films,
Oh my God.
when they come here, their breath is taken away because they actually get to see the full thing in person, which you really don't get to see if you're working on a film. But they really spared no expense on the details here.
Oh my
God!
God.
I can see Han
It's
Solo and
beautiful.
Chewbacca running down that ramp at any point.
Even looks run down. It even looks run down and shitty like it should.
The weathering.
Here's a little bit of a
Yeah.
There is a Falcon hidden
The
within
bad
the
rust.
If you don't know, by the way, greebles are all of the little kind of techie looking gizmos and gadgets that are stuck on the walls here just to make everything look very Star Warsy.
I don't recognize that. Oh.
Next to a First Order themed little shop. In here we have some costumes, some t-shirts, this little die-cast First Order TIE Fighter. This little kid's costume is very cute, little First Order Trooper. And then they have a life-size First Order suit that I think is...
Wow. And we thought George Lucas had turned Star Wars into a product.
And then we've got the First Order Black Series pack, which we've seen before. You can get this on shopdisney.com currently. Some more pins and t-shirts. This is also one of my favorite vignettes in Galaxy's Edge, just these little winding stairs here. Some First Order troopers were hanging out, kind of entertaining some of the people in line for the Millennium Falcon ride. I wasn't able to film inside the Millennium Falcon today, but it has a really nice interior. that has the Deseret table and couch, and that's pretty special to go into. So even if you don't want to ride the ride, I recommend going in just to see the interior of the Falcon because it's really gorgeous. A lot of people really geek out over the trash cans at Disneyland, so I wanted to get a shot of.
They geek out over the trash can.
I've even seen people 3D print their versions of those to put
Oh,
in
they have to
dioramas.
3D print their own.
Another little vignette here. I don't know what that
trash
splatter
cans
is on the wall, but I'm sure there's a story
what is that
behind
split?
that.
There's some story
This is
behind
the area
that
where you
splatter.
would come if you were building a custom
I love that.
saber, and they have this little speeder bike that you can.
Apparently that's true. The people in the park are allowed to just make up shit about everything.
And this is the droid depot here where you can build your own little droids to take home. But the cool part of this is the ceiling.
Droid depot.
Ceilings here. You've got
look at the legs up on a big fucking.
And
they're just going around the whole
here,
place, right?
See, now we're speaking my language. This is bitchin'. I like this.
Yeah, there's some robots. Oh, and there's a little freck.
You can buy some prefab
whoa,
as well as battle droids.
Okay, cool.
Black Series droid pack again.
I don't want t-shirts and trinkets. I want droids.
Droids.
And over here in the cabinet, we've got
there we go.
Here we go.
And some pit droids. And if you'll notice, these are the same paint jobs that are included in the Black Series Droid Depot pack. So if you're wondering where those paint jobs came from, now you know.
Okay.
Moving back to the little droid conveyor belt here.
Oh yeah, look at
Check
those.
out all of the droids that they have along the
I
wall.
see
Here.
that.
These are all life size, and these are all representative of different color schemes that you can build in the Droid Depot here for your own little droid.
Oh yeah, is that right?
Some more droids
so
behind
many
the
different.
counter here.
So many different styles.
And then you can buy the little droids that we saw outside at the beginning of the
Stop
video
right there.
in TVC scale.
Oh, go back to that. I want to see.
You can buy the little droids that.
Oh yeah, so those are the ones that were outside, right?
Plus the big boxy dude that's on the Jawa sandcrawler.
Yeah, I think he. I think all these guys were actually.
Was he?
Yeah, because I mean, it was partially blocked by some people standing there, but I mean that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and that guy. I definitely remember seeing. Yeah. I mean, I want the big yellow guy, but you got to get the whole box to get them all, right? So, guess I got to go there to get him. Guess I got to go there. Got to go all the way to Galaxy Jet. Right.
We saw outside.
Yeah, I don't want to go to fucking Disney though.
No, I'm kidding. Whoa.
I've never tried building one of those, but
that's cool. That's that one robot. And then what is that? That's cool, robot. Oh, those are model sets. They're metal model sets. Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't believe they fucking named it Elite.
It looks pretty cool. Now this is
metal
probably one of the most immersive areas of Galaxy's Edge.
It is the most immersive area.
Bay, which
what is it? The docking
cafeteria,
bay.
Basically, you can order your food through the mobile app. It took about 20
okay.
minutes for us to get our food.
It's where you order food.
X-wing wing there as a table.
Okay.
They have some sound effects being played throughout the space to really make you feel like you are in an active docking bay.
Okay.
And I just thought all these little shipping containers with the little booths and benches were pretty cool. There was just a lot to see here, and I never got bored during my entire meal. I was just like looking up at the ceiling.
Cool.
Here is a preview of some of the delicious food that you can buy at the docking bay, fresh caught this morning. From the exterior of the building, you can see a ship dropping in a shipping container, and once you come inside, you see that shipping container here. Here's a look at some food
that food looks fucking good.
With cream cheese.
And that's cocoa. Whoa, go back to that. That drink, actually, he says there's Cocoa Puffs in his drink.
Yeah.
Just to make it alien, just to make it weird and alien. The food is just kind of weird to be.
It kind of looks like, what is that, cashew chicken?
Yeah, it's like a chicken salad with some nuts in there. It looks like
some kind of giant meatballs with pita bread.
Yep. And
looks good.
Looks real good. Looks real good.
Cold brew with cream cheese.
Disney does not skimp on the food. They really don't.
Guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, they're international because people are coming from around the world to check out the Star Wars theme park. Our fans all over the planet.
these foam and Cocoa Puffs on top. That was actually incredible.
Cocoa Puffs
took
on
some
the
footage
drink.
of these moisture vaporizers just
Yeah.
to have as reference for dioramas later.
Oh, we're going to
And
Disney.
before you go, head to
And we're
downtown
going to
Disney and
Disney.
cut into the World of Disney store.
Just
They have
another.
a little bit of a Star Wars section.
Okay,
here,
just more
some
generic
magnets,
Star Wars
and
crap
they
at the
also have a little wall in the back with some TBC.
Oh my God! Okay.
And some Black Series. I was able to find
Uh-huh.
the 501st archive.
Okay,
Wait, what the hell? Wait a minute.
Back with some TBC. Some Black Series.
Never
I was able
mind.
to find like the 501st.
Thought I saw something.
Here,
Okay, we got. Hey,
right now, there's not too much of a selection. We have the new B2 Chemo droid from Andor. This Grogu that comes in this little figurine.
Yeah, I don't know.
actually looks just
I don't know
like the
these
Black
guys.
Series one, but actually has a much better paint job.
I know his weapon, the dark saber. I don't know who the guy is. There's Ray's thing.
Yep, Ray's thing with her junk.
So this was a
Yeah.
rainforest cafe that during the pandemic they turned into a Galaxy's Edge merch
Oh,
station.
and another
They have
pop-up
kinda kept this going even
Rebel.
as things have opened up.
Get it while you can.
You don't actually need a Disney
Rebel
link
gear,
to
quick.
access this area
Grab
of
it
the park.
before
You
it
just
closes
need
on
to
you and
go
traps
to
another
the
child
Disney
inside.
area, so
Like-
if you find yourself near Anaheim, make sure you
It happens all the time. Child gets trapped inside.
This wall features some droid depot.
Is that a
stuff,
toy?
local
Is that there?
B2
Can you
Chemo
buy
droid.
that?
I really love
See,
that
these
they
the
have
questions
little training
sometimes, right?
remote
You know, walking there. Is this a thing? Can I buy that? You know.
Yeah, I know.
Is this
I'm
part of
having
the
trouble.
set?
I'm having trouble throughout most of this video telling what's display and what's not
Can I buy
display.
that? Can I buy the Arch
Okay, no,
barbecue?
that is not Ultra Sabers. I was wrong.
Oh.
That is a proper Dooku lightsaber because it's all about where the fucking switch is. Because the Dooku saber is for fencing. Hey, it's the dark saber too. I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, they got a bunch of these things.
Those are all really nice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, can I buy the R2 barbecue?
That's a good question.
I want to buy the
I
R2
don't think they
barbecue.
have the
Yeah, the R2 barbecue's not for sale.
sometimes
What
they
the
have
hell?
exclusive ones that you need to keep.
That's actually cheaper than Ultra Saber's
Yeah.
Dooku lightsaber. Those are all cheaper, as a matter of fact, now that I look at it. But yeah.
Plo Koon.
Who's Plo Koon? I think
Plo
he's
Koon.
Isn't he forehead guy?
I think Plo Koon is the guy with the metal shit in his face.
Maybe.
I think he might be. Plo Koon. Pretty sure Plo Koon has all the shit in his face.
I've just always wanted a Darth Tyrannus lightsaber. His has always been my favorite.
Yep, he's the guy with all the crap in his face. Weird.
My second favorite, though, is that one over there, the Luke Return of the Jedi one.
Yeah.
Love that lightsaber.
In Disneyland for, but those usually end up showing up here eventually.
Yeah, but again, it doesn't seem to be as pricey as it is at Ultra Saber, which is actually kind of shocking to me.
Some more Black Series helmets here. A bunch of
Oh,
Fennec Shand
helmets.
figures popped up here
Helmets.
when that first released.
Helmets.
So every once in a while you can get lucky with some.
I kind of dig that one. Who's that?
That's another character on the Boba Fett show, I think.
I like the angular design of the eyes.
So I think is that say the Book of.
Here is the only Black Series selection they have currently.
Be cool if they could give you
Yeah.
a little AR
Yeah,
display.
back it up a little bit. See that Lando figure? That's one of the figures. That's the Black Series, right? He's slightly larger.
Mhm.
You got to buy all of them again.
And there's the lightsaber
Scale.
toy you like, the one that's
Yeah.
nice and simple and just flicks out.
When it flicks out, lighting up is a bonus too. I always say he doesn't need to do both.
Yeah.
Some Fennec Shand pops here.
God damn
More
with the
patches
goddamn
and
Funko
pins.
Pop crap.
A few weeks ago, I did see that they had a lot of the Black Series creature pack in
Yeah,
stock here. So
Oh,
you never know what
that's
you're gonna find.
not for sale,
Little Grogu
right?
cram here.
Yeah.
And as you
That's
exit,
not
you see
stuff you
this
can buy.
Disney
Can
Plus
I can't buy it. Can
advertisement
I buy
here
a
with this
cooler?
hand painted effect Bad Batch artwork. Anyway, that is all.
Oh,
for
and that's
today.
it.
I hope
I'm
you guys
leaving.
enjoyed coming
I'm
along
leaving
with
the
me to
park.
Disneyland.
I'm the first
Please
person
like and
leaving.
subscribe if you
Everybody
are not
just
already,
got
and I will
here
see
and
you all
see
next time.
I'm a weirdo. I'm not riding any rides. I'm just leaving the park. I just came to look and photo toys and stuff because I'm a weirdo.
The sad thing is, though, like, the people I know who've gone there say they like it, and they say that the people working there are really trying their hardest.
Yeah.
Like doing the whole, don't break character thing. And when he said like there's something, probably a story behind that thing on the wall, there probably is. I get they're allowed to make shit up. And yeah, it
See,
sucks that you
I
got
think
all
I think it
these.
would be kind of fun. I think it would be kind of fun.
It does look like it would be fun. I wouldn't
Oh,
mind going.
absolutely.
I've never really wanted to go to Disney World, but that's like, I don't
Yes.
know. It's almost convinced me.
I always thought Universal Studios would be more fun, but at the same time, like, because it's a lot of virtual rides and I don't even know whatever, But I do think this Star Wars Land is the first time I'm really actually interested in going to Disney World or Disneyland because it's like, hey, yeah, I'm in Star Wars, right?
Well, I get all freaked out and weirded out by crowds, but
Hey,
if
there's
it's
no
a
crowds.
yeah, exactly.
Sparsely populated right now.
Very, very,
Going.
yeah. Because I want to see the actors do their acting. It looks like it'd be a hell of a fun time.
Shit, yeah, right.
Holy shit!
It's Pixel Dan again.
Okay,
Why?
300.
Why does he have Jared's haircut?
Oh.
Why does he decide that was a good way to go? I mean,
$300. Did I guess it?
No.
No? Higher or
tell
lower?
you.
He's going to tell us.
Tell
Okay.
you, the HasLab Jabba's sail barge. That's right, my friends. The very first ever successful HasLab, which, if you haven't heard, which I'm sure you have by now if you're following the
It's pretty
world of action
fantastic
figures,
looking.
HasLab
Looks just
was
like the
Hasbro's
prop from the
very
movie.
First crowdfunding campaign that they ran on their brand new HasLab website, which basically presented, hey, we're going to do this giant Jabba sail barge, a vehicle that you, the fans, have always wanted and we've never really been able to do. This will allow us to skip retail and sell it directly to you, the consumer.
How about a
And
Lord Helmet Hibachi grill?
Okay, how much?
For $500, including me, $500 per ship. And here
you hear
we
this?
are.
Did you hear what he said?
Later, and that's being delivered.
Did you hear what he said?
I think I need to. Yeah.
Okay.
For $500, what? This will allow us to skip retail and sell it directly to you, the consumer. And you know what? It was successful. The fans backed it for $500, including me, $500 per ship. And here we are a little over a year later, and that's being delivered, and it's in homes, and I've got mine right here. Now, I'm sure there is no shortage of videos out there on the
$500.
I wanted to do
$500
because this thing is pretty awesome, and we're
$500
right now.
$500, and he. So when they bought it, when the people got it, here's what he said. So now this crowdfunding thing that HasLab, which is Hasbro, did HasLab. Oh my God, yeah. Go forward a little bit until yeah. Right about there, he finally opens it. Yeah.
I was gonna say, does it open?
Finally opens it.
There we
Jesus
go.
Christ, it
and
takes
when
a
you
fuck.
remove this piece on the front, it actually reveals this really awesome.
You know what? I don't like these
before we get
panels
a
that pop
closer
off.
Look at
It kind of looks like one big solid piece, so I wasn't sure if it did.
That's nice
the
detail.
is incredible. I don't know. I never really thought about this having a cockpit, but it makes total sense. Somebody's got to drive this thing.
Right.
The details in here are
Those
amazing.
seats look
You got these
uncomfortable.
Bright green screens, lots of little buttons, little red buttons in there, radar dishes. You got that same kind of rusted look to the overall console there. The seats have a great gold look to it. And you can even see these cool little gold head statues, which is going to be a recurring theme all through the inside of this play set. All right, so let's go ahead and just come around and take a look at the rest of what's on the inside here. And we're going to remove the rest of these panels just so you can see how that's done. Basically, yeah, you can just pop them right off the side there. And by doing that, we can actually reveal this whole new playset on the inside with lots of room for display and a lot of really cool, intricate details. So we'll start right up here at the front. So I showed you C-3PO dropping through the trap door. And this right here is actually our little prison cell. There's a sliding door. You can see there's a little latch here that I can just pull this.
Wait.
And it opens up and it reveals a little prison cell. So here's our C-3PO that we already dropped.
But that's
of course,
not. That's not on.
But there's a lot of really
his
fun
floating
details
barge. That's at
First
his
of all,
palace.
We do have two real metal chains in here that you can use to trap your prisoners and actually put them in the dungeon there. But one of the other really fun details inside the cell is in the background, sitting on the floor, is the skeletal remains of a hammerhead. It's actually pretty sad, but it's a really fun little detail. Now, this is a figure that's part of the display. You can see he moves around just a little bit when I touch him with my finger there, but
pretty
he
morbid.
is actually
I like it.
part of the facade.
He's moving.
That
He's
cell.
still
But
moving.
It's a really fun little detail.
He's still moving.
And just kind of a
He's
touch
still
of
moving.
how intricate all the
The
details
zombie
are.
hammerhead.
Yeah.
So we can close
That's kind of
that
cool.
prison door
That's
just like that.
right there.
And moving right along,
Okay.
that brings us to
We
our
got
oh, we've got a kitchen. Yeah,
a
so
kitchen.
Jabba's got
There's a whole kitchen in there.
He needs to be able to eat all his crazy little
with dangling frogs and
but
shit.
you can actually see some of
That
those
looks a
hanging
little
on
too
the
much
wall
like
in
a
the background.
normal like
But
kitchen.
the details are amazing. I mean,
Too normal.
check out his cabinets and countertops.
It
Ever
does.
wondered
It
what
looks
Jabba's
like
kitchen
that.
looked
That looks like
Right
my
there,
kitchen.
friends. But we got like the sink right here. There's the little faucet hanging off the wall. You can see there's an oven, including the little oven vent up above it. I mean, the details are kind of unbelievable. It's crazy that they went this far with all the
It
details.
needs to be a Star
Coming
Wars
down a little
kitchen.
further. This is the area where you can
I don't
see
know
these
what
are
a Star
two
Wars
stairs
kitchen looks
that
like,
lead
though.
up
I
to the
guess.
top. And these are our open hatches that I showed you a little bit up on the top.
Whatever. They got
So,
normal
you can
kitchen.
send figures
Kitchen's a kitchen.
down
Kitchen.
these hatches on those stairs.
Oh.
Then we've also
Okay.
got this other stair.
And
Oh
stairs
God, I
there.
would love to
Other
see
big
C-3PO
opening
try to
hatch
go down
that I
some
showed you up there
stairs.
on the top. There's some other fun things
That's
here
an
as
effect
well.
they've never
You
been
can see
able to
we've got
pull
little
off,
things
as
adorning
far as
the
I
walls,
know.
like those little golden head statues. On the
Right.
back wall, you can see
So
a weapons
some of that
rack.
stuff's just
So you
mounted
can see that there
details,
are
but
some
there's
things
place
that
you
are
can
mounted
hang
on the wall, like
additional
those
shit.
axes. Those are
Weapons,
part of the
yeah,
wall.
staffs and
Not
shit.
little
Staffs.
walls in the back, so that you can mount some of your other blasters
Right.
or Gamorrean guard axes or anything like that. And even
Or-
right here in
yeah,
the front,
or
there's
other
this little
stuff.
area that
Sure.
allows you to kind of store blaster rifles and stuff like that as well. And if you want more storage, there's actually a hidden compartment here as well. This right here lifts up. We can remove these grates, and we've got a
What?
space to smuggle
Oh, okay.
C-3PO or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Look at that.
Well,
Little
whatever.
smuggler's hole
Or
right
whatever.
there. So you can hide, figures,
Or
you
weapons.
can hide
Or put more
you
weapons
can
in
hide
there.
Cargo,
Sure.
whatever you want right there. Cool little cargo hold. Perfect for smuggling. So then that's going to bring you down to the main event of this whole place, which is
there's
Jabba's
Jabba.
throne room. And of course, this includes
It's got to come
Jabba
with a
the
jab.
Hutt
It's got to
action
come with a
figure.
jab,
Brand
right?
new Jabba the Hutt, it looks like
Why
here.
would it not
It's
come
got
with a
solid
jabba?
construction,
For
really nice
$500,
stuff
it's
in
got.
there. He is
This thing
articulated
should
with
come with a
arms
little,
and elbow bends there.
salacious
You
crumb
can twist
and
his
a
arms
fucking.
in
Say,
there.
where's
He's got
the-
a little dais that's sitting
You see,
in
it
front,
doesn't-
and it's
Who's this Twi'lek dude?
The Bib Fortuna.
Yeah, it should have a bib Fortuna.
Should have a Bib Fortuna. Should have a dancing girl, right? We have a couple of guys in there. It just comes with Jabba.
Maybe even if like Cy Snoodle was built into the background, like she's getting out a piece you
Yeah.
could even take out. Just the Max Rebo band,
Max Rebo, the guy, the keyboard guy.
the original
Is there room
version.
for him.
though.
Let's be honest. Is there room?
They could put him in that. Yeah, they could put him in that center area.
Okay, there better be.
Well, no, that's the palace I'm thinking of.
No. He
I don't really know what the
he was
inside
on
of
the
it-
boat. He was on the boat. He was on.
Was he?
Yeah, I don't think this is quite as big as the boat. I think this is only a one-story thing. I mean, there's the top, and then
Well, of course not. The boat was huge.
this is not as big as the actual boat. If you want me to whatever scale, it should be another level at least. I think.
perfectly molded so that Jabba sits right on
Well,
it.
it
got a
should
little
be. He
feature
fits in his
the
fucking
form of
okay,
it.
and he moves back and
It
forth a
moves
little
side
bit.
to side. It
Okay.
doesn't actually come out;
Uh-huh.
it's attached.
Sure,
But that's one of the
whatever.
features is
That's
that you
fine.
can move it side to side, so you
Yeah, side to
Jabba
side. I
can
get
see
it. I get
everything
it.
that's going on.
It should have come with a Leia with
Yeah,
a
definitely.
chain.
Definitely.
With a
Definitely.
realistically strangleable
Yes, and
Jabba.
and give me the attachments at least to put on R2D2. Right? I mean, the little.
Oh, so it's yeah.
If I have an R2D2, it'll fit on him. Just go chink, or you know what I mean.
But the details inside here are really, really amazing. This is some of the best.
Chat, would you pay $500 for this?
$500. It's got to come with more figures. It's got to come with more figures. You know what I mean? I need a crew. Where's the crew? I want the crew. Right? I need a bunch of the guys that go on it. I need a crew. For $500? Give me a fucking break.
And if you come all the way around up here,
and I don't think it lights up or has any sound effects.
I mean, you could get a decent sized TV. You could get starts of a good computer. You could get a console.
Oh, the details. It does have real nice details. Focus. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't like the pop out panels though. I want
figures. You'll also notice
they just fall off the side. The panels just come off.
If you look at the floor underneath.
Well, how else do you do it though?
Really nice
it could be hinged. You come down and then snap open and come down.
Nicer,
and then it would also open up the floor. If it
hinged
hinged down and then it could stand there, you could actually open the floor and you would have more room for like everybody. And then you could display it like
yeah, you could get fucking groceries. You could get a lot of groceries. I mean, you get some weed, fucking Christ. You could get some groceries and weed and have a whole goddamn weekend for yourself. Fucking watch movies, get high, and eat. Or you could spend $500 on this Jabba palace with the included Jabba and the odd earthly kitchen. Getting a lot of, we're getting a few no's in the chat. They would not buy this. Somebody says they'd spend $500 on a Death Star. Have they made a Death Star?
Let have a Lego Death Star. There is a Lego Death Star.
I've seen the Lego Death Stars, and these people haven't made a Death Star.
Nope. Maybe today we're gonna get a fucking Death Star. That would be something.
It'll probably be 1,000. If this is 500, it'll probably be like 800 to 1,000.
Oh, for sure.
The premium limited edition Hasbro Death Star.
It doesn't have everything. Not at all. It's only half a Death Star, but it's still,
No, I think it'll be the size of like a beach ball, and it'll open up like it'll just crack open like some like a giant Mighty Max. And it'll just be this massive play set with the reactor and the cell block and oh shit, the hangar area and the place where Obi-Wan and Vader fight each other. And what other good spots are there? You could throw the meeting room where Vader chokes the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, and you got to be able to park the Millennium Falcon in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be big.
Rather than the cold kind of rusted metal that's over here on the other side. So it really shows you Jabba's line of thinking. Like, this is his throne area.
Yeah. I get that. I guess Max Rebo could fit over there in the corner. I guess. I don't know if the poles are. Oh, he's got a Princess Leia.
In there.
There he got a Princess Leia. And he's got this is special Princess Leia. See, this Princess Leia is highly sought after because she had a set of legs, and you could pop off her waist, and then pop her on this, which is legs that are kind of folded on a pillow. That is one molded piece that are legs folded on a pillow.
Mm.
So she could sit in kind of basically a right kind of way, right? Because the figure couldn't really fold her legs up like that, right?
Right.
But there you go. It's a very sought after figure. They really didn't make many slave girl Princess Leia.
Did these come with, or are these sold separately?
There's been Fortuna. No, he had to get those separately. It only came with Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. All right, putting it there. Putting that other piece over there. Right there. And put this thing over here. Yeah, well, see, that's so awkward. It should just fold down and be like on a hinge. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
A skiff guard or somebody to come out holding a black.
Sure. In fact, with that, you could have it fold down, and then it could stand on that. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, well, but whatever. I don't like those panels coming off.
See, very easy to clip it back together.
Very easy. Clip it back on. You didn't clip it back on. It's not fully.
Yep, I see it open. Yep.
All the way back together.
Super easy. What is with the hair? That is really.
Also do get included the
Oh.
exclusive yak face feature.
I get yak face. You get a yak face. Oh, it's a yak face.
Yeah.
Woo! Yak face.
Who's Yak Face? I don't remember
That's
him
yak
at all.
face. That's yak
The only way
face.
that you're going to get it is if you got it on a sail barge, which makes this a pretty special piece. Plus,
It is a very special piece. It comes with one of these coins. It's just a stupid thing they did for a bit with the original toys, but who cares? I don't know what you do with it. Okay.
So, my friends, that right there is Jabba's sail barge.
Yep.
It's a pretty spectacular playset. Now,
Yeah, $500. I
really start to
don't
ask yourself,
think
is it
so.
worth the
No.
$500 that it initially
No.
cost?
No.
And I think
No.
that's
But versus the Millennium Falcon, we saw. Huh?
a
No.
lot of Star Wars fans
That does not compare to the Millennium Falcon. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It doesn't.
No, not
And
at
now
all.
that I'm looking at it, it's still not tall enough. I want it to be a little taller. Right? It needs to be a little bigger.
And of course,
I mean, come on.
inflation, prices have gone way up, and a lot
I
of
suppose.
It's gotta be bigger.
yes, it's a lot of money.
This is Jabba the Hutt's Royal Sail Barge. Now that's pretty impressive inside. Well, you know what I mean? And we got the kitchen area, and I guess it is. It's pretty spacious. It is pretty spacious.
Also, these things
You know?
are made to order through
And now that I was just thinking about it, he's totally the Baron. You know, he's Baron Harkonnen to the extreme.
Oh yeah.
And so, if they originally were going to do Baron Harkonnen like they filmed it with just a fat guy, he totally just would have been Baron Harkonnen. You know?
Well, there's all our characters.
All right, did he fit Max Rebo in there?
No.
I don't see no Max Rebo. I see weird elephant thing.
This is going to be an awesome display piece in my collection.
Fuck yeah, it is. You paid fucking $500 for that. It better fucking
And
be.
now that's all just going to migrate to like being basically with the Jabba sail barge here.
Yeah, yeah. That's where he put all the Jabba guys on the Jabba sail. That better fit every fucking Jabba figure you've got.
It's kind of shitty.
Yeah, you think it's kind of shitty?
It is.
For $500?
Look.
Yeah. It's just kind of. It's kind of shitty.
It's a little scuffed up down here too.
Well, I mean, there's weathering, intentional weathering,
Fill this up, just
right? Make
I
it look all
suppose.
dirty.
It's a really fun.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's there you go. All right, it's a sail barge. Jam the. It's $500. No. For Jabba the Hutt sail barge.
Until next time, my friend.
No. Crazy. $500. HasLab has put out a couple other things. They actually were going to put out a new the new monster thing that's
Sarlacc sold separately.
Oh my god. Oh dear god.
Hello there. This is Only One Kenobi. Only one. This is a video I've been waiting to do for a long time.
This guy got two.
This on the left. So do you know something? I'm going to pull back.
He got two.
It's really hard
of the deluxe Millennium Falcon because the one on the left is the new one from the Galaxy's Edge, based on the Millennium Falcon ride, and features electronic sound effects from the ride. And it has more weathering. See this one? No weathering. Okay. All right.
Which one is the one we already saw?
The one we already saw is the one on the right, and it doesn't have much weathering. The new one is extra weathering, so the details brought out with like an extra paint job, right?
Right.
Weathering. You love the weathering.
Because of either studio lighting where they drowned out the weathering, you couldn't really see it.
You can see the weathering. Couldn't see the weathering, but here you can see the weathering. Look at the weathering.
This is a great update.
See the weathering?
Legacy Falcon. Now the vintage.
Jesus, look at the weathering.
And I'm going to try and show it to you in this
okay.
video. But to be
And
honest,
that one, while this looks great at $500, a hell of a thing.
I
It
saw this
doesn't have the
picture
weathering, right?
my mate Boss Bounty,
It has
his
some of
mates,
it.
It has some weathering.
I see some darkness and spots on it.
Right. He mentions that. It's the spots. There's spot.
Really hard to tell
But
the difference. And look at this. Now I've got 2 Millennium Falcons, but
Jesus, he's got 2, and he's got a fucking AT-AT over there. A fucking AT-AT.
Now I've got 2.
What the
I
hell
love
is
the
that?
AT-AT.
I love the AT-AT too.
That's
a giant fucking AT-AT. It's a big fucking.
Oh shit, it is.
God, there's got to be some kind of goddamn AT-AT toy too. You know.
Wow.
That's way bigger than the one they had back in 1980. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's some. It's got to be something.
Because I know exactly what I'm going to do with each of them. Now I've got 2.
Oh my God.
I can now have one of them open and have it as a diorama because generally when I buy vehicles, I buy them and you'll see quite a lot on the floor.
Oh my God! And he's got the jammer. He's got the jammer thing down there.
Not being
Oh, yep, he does.
He's got the jammer
The thing is that certainly with
He's
and
right
you
there.
know,
Oh my God! Oh, look at the jammer thing.
He's also got the fucking Donkey Kong machine just chilling back there.
Just chilling. Just chill there.
You can.
It's
see
dusty. Look how dusty it is. It's
together.
dusty.
So now I've got that option of doing it with this one
Yeah.
here.
It's
But overall, really good.
Guy's dumping a lot of
look at this,
money
for
in.
example.
Oh yeah.
Sweet little
Okay.
dish there.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
It's
Right.
hard to tell, but look at this one here. Very plain.
Ah,
No
yeah.
That looks like an
seasons
original
being
machine.
washed
No,
all
it's
over.
not an original
This has
machine.
inherited a lot of the hot spots, like I.
It doesn't have any
There.
corn
Yeah.
spots
See
or
that's
anything.
kind of a dark spot.
Yeah.
Spot there.
It's still got
Right
the
here.
dark
It's almost like
spot,
a computer or a
but it's
factory
also
where
all over
they've just
weather.
basically replicated it, and
Right.
I don't know how they do it. I'd love to sort of see a fly in the wall.
Basically, the old
A
one
lot
looks
of
like the Falcon
specific
with a
things
relatively
make
new
their
coat
way
of
over.
paint.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
that touch of weather in there. I mean, this did have weathering, but only a few like burn marks and stuff, and a few drips here and there. This has got all that and more. I'm going to try and showcase it for you. in this
Pixel
video.
Dan looks like if
So
Dan
join
from
me.
Street Fighter Alpha, if he was a
First I want to
Switch
show you
mod.
I'm trying to do this video in natural light to show
That's
you a
me.
fair balance.
But I don't know
As
who
I
he
say, this
is,
does
so
look
fuck him.
fantastic, the Legacy one from a top and from afar, but
Right.
if you do get close
Oh.
to it, you see areas where they could have done with a little bit of grease
Yeah,
and
yeah,
grime
yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
and it just doesn't have it, but it's still fantastic. There's loads of detail. On
Totally.
the bottom side, as you can see, there is no weather.
Oh, there's a gun that pops out.
Whereas
There's
this
the gun
bad
that
boy
pops
here,
out. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Empire, remember?
really gone to
Yeah.
Gone
That's
to
it, but the
town
fact
for
that it's
detail
got it
there.
is crazy.
Makes so much more a difference. I gotta say.
Oh
this is
yeah,
one I
yeah.
really
Look how
wanna see
dirty it looks
how
under
good
there.
this
They
thing is
added all
by
this
one,
dirt
because
and
I
shit
just
to it.
don't think you can capture it very well on film. I think that Hasbro.
I imagine this one's
certainly
quite
can't
expensive
capture it on film.
too.
They did that
Shit,
showcase
yeah,
how
and
good
you
this
can
is on
only
that
get
promo
it
film.
at
It
the
washed out.
at
The worst
the
of
Galaxy's
it,
Edge. This one's
Ah.
sold at the Galaxy's Edge.
It has got
Sound
loads.
effects
Look at that,
from
see?
the
Detail
ride,
there.
right?
Very nice. It's not
And
that
I
much,
think
you know, if you
it
have got
comes
a
with
legacy, and I'm gonna talk about the
because
interior
there's
now,
some
the
other
interior,
guy
I am really disappointed with the
who
interior of this. I'm
you're not
quite
riding
looking
with
forward
Han
to it,
Solo, right? You're riding
thought
with some other guy, and so it
What
comes
is-
with.
He just said he's disappointed with the interior.
Oh, well, what?
Loads. Look at that. See detail there.
Yeah.
Very nice. But it's not that much, and you know, if you have got a legacy, and I'm going to talk about the interior now, because the interior, I am really disappointed with the interior of this. I was quite looking forward to it, you know. I thought it would beat it hands down, but no, the interior of this Legacy Falcon is actually better. The plastic
yeah?
they've used for this
Ruh-roh.
inside, and you'll see it shortly, looks really metallic. It looks like it's made out of
Okay,
metal. This
okay.
looks plasticky.
Oh.
What I've done
okay.
is, for the sake of making this comparison video, is I've put decals in both of them. However, except for one area, the cockpit, I haven't put all the decals in the cockpit, and that's because of the fact that, well, man, since I'm talking about it, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. That's another issue with this. I don't think, and I think Tim from Bosk's Bounty, who, if you want to see a full review of this,
Oh my
sound
God,
effects
what's
and all
going
of
on with
that,
the fucking lid there?
go and see his video. He's got like a half-an-hour video.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Looking at
What the
all
fuck?
the
Oh my
of
God.
this thing. There you go. It's in position now. But one thing I noticed with Tim's video is when he opened the cockpit, I thought, do you know what? It looks quite plasticky. Now let's have a look at it. Straight away. See, this is the new Galaxy's Edge Falcon. Look at the plastic
Sure.
they've used. I've now put decals in and to make it look better, but I can show you some images of what it looked like beforehand.
I thought you said you didn't put decals. Oh, okay. Right. Looks plasticky and not metal. Okay. This is what it looked like before. All right. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Very plasticky. Okay.
Get on with it.
And
All
also there's a couple of decals that I haven't put on. Check it out. See these here? There's 4 stickers here that are supposed to be in the cockpit, and they're right at the back, and I don't want to put them on. Do you know why? Because if you feel at the back, there's some detail there.
Yeah.
3-dimensional sculpted detail. I don't fancy putting a sticker on that, man. It's going to peel off, you know? It's much better, or makes more sense to put a sticker on a smooth surface. That's why I've put all these on, obviously, and not there. Because I do want to put stickers in, it sets it off. A lot of people have decided not to because they don't want to wreck it. In fact, actually, that's interesting. That is interesting. I've just realised something at the back of this one. Maybe I didn't put them on. Maybe did the stickers not come with that, or they peeled off or something? Could have sworn that. Maybe I just bottled it and I didn't put it in that. I thought I put all the stickers in this one. This is the legacy one now. But
I don't see the.
Mark my word, there is something about
that you said.
plastic. It's a darker.
Mark your word.
I'm changing my mind.
Mark my word. There is something different with the plastic.
No, one thing isn't the same as this. You see the grey back seat there?
Yeah.
That is not the same on this. Definitely not.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
It's a kind of a lighter grey, and you'll see that on the inside of it as well.
Yeah.
The dashboard on this one is the same. That's the plastic.
Okay.
That's exactly the same there. Right.
Okay. All right. Oh, so, calm down, buddy.
Decals on the back of that.
Jesus Christ.
On that one as well. I do have the decals for my legacy somewhere. I'll have to dig it out. And
okay. All right. Goddamn. Oh my God.
I'm going to open this bad boy up. Both of them up. I'm going to show you some things that I've noticed. See what you think. But here's some more shots of it. See, this is the legacy. Always had this lovely detail, and look at these oil drips, whatever you want to call them there. So from afar, it's got a lot going on. It's very this one here has got the same and more. If anything, the problem with the weathering on this is from a distance, right? You can't see its weathering. It just makes it kind of a darker tone, but close up. See? Look at all that. All that extra wash of grime all down it, see?
Yeah.
If I go to exactly the same part of the thing over here, you'll see how much plainer it is, you see? That's all plain plastic.
Just open the toy, dude.
You've already got a legacy one.
Oh my God.
It's up to you, man. If you really want to have 2 Falcons, you can. We'll get the most up-to-date one. Yeah, it's up to you. Certainly this one does have more in terms of weathering than that. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, we know.
Oh my God.
Get it.
Go.
How long has he been talking about these?
I don't know.
8 straight minutes.
Oh my God. Skip a little bit
nose.
ahead. All right, let's just skip a little bit ahead. Get this guy. Go. Actually, open up these motherfuckers. Go. Open up. What are we doing?
Divergence to some toys.
Oh my
God. Oh my God.
Look at that. That is brand new for this sculpt. This is the Galaxy's Edge one. Boom. There's a blast mark there. Blast point there as well. And they are deep. You can feel them engraved in there. Whereas, let's have a look at the equipment here.
Okay.
And figures inside, you know, the awesome.
Are we getting inside?
Right, speaking of getting inside, boom, let's get this damn thing open instead of all this waffle. Join me. Okay, so we've got both open now. We're going to start on the legacy because I want to tilt that up just one more time again. And maybe that's something that you can only tell when you're really close up. But look at that. You see the finish of the floor is really shiny.
And metallic.
And you see you've got the ports there.
You're going to say, I see that chair looks kind of metallic. Yeah, right. So he's going to say, in the other one looks maybe more gray and less
but anyway,
more
I just
plastic.
firmly believe that the inside of the other, it's got decals in this one as I have the other to make it a fair test. I just think that there's something a little bit more plasticky about the finish of it. Now I've closed up, I always keep them open, but I've closed up the others and I'll open them again. The reason I keep them open is because it opens up the space, it makes it look like it's going to lead on to something else extra, whereas actually in there is a dead end. But it looks like it's leading to another chamber. Say again, my mate Mike reckoned that they could have made this Galaxy's Edge one, they could have opened it out, taken out the soundboard thing and made a 3rd compartment chamber or something, but I don't know. Whatever, it's still good. There's a lot of space inside it. So you notice the lighter colours, the other one's got a darker orange. The funny thing I've noticed is about the Galaxy's Edge one, the colour they've used for this and this here, and that there, doesn't match the seats that they've got. I mean, these were very plain, these Legacy Collection ones, right? So I was really looking forward to the Galaxy's Edge one, because they look painted and beautiful in the publicity shots. But unfortunately, actually, I think it's a bit of a bodge job. It still looks better. There's more colour there. But I just wasn't that impressed earlier when I opened it. But actually, putting them side by side, I'm changing my mind. Maybe it was because I opened it and I hadn't got any decals in it, and it just looked different from that one. I don't know. I just literally before.
Now I like it. I don't know. I was bitching about it before, but now I can't like it. I don't know. What? What's happening?
Not as good as the Legacy, but you know, things differ, folks, don't they? They make thousands in a factory. Maybe Quality control, I mean,
And then in Britain they say his heart grew 3 sizes this day.
What is going on? Oh, he kind of likes it now. No, I kind of do like it. Yeah, I'm changing my mind in front of you guys. I actually really like it. I like the new paint job. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The paint job's better. It's an improvement. Oh, let me open this door. Let me see how that feels.
Be careful. Be mindful, be wary. The Jajarian chess pieces come loose in this one. I never bothered to open them in this because they came right in a packet. And there they are, right there. You see a sealed packet. And I knew by then about the hassle people have of losing these, so I just thought I'd keep them
there's more things
in the cargo hold.
Oh, okay.
I'll get the solo in the cargo hold.
So wait, he's had this for a while, has never opened the cargo bay because he knew what was in there.
So I've got them. Whoa! Easy, Tiger. I've always wanted to know what they look like on there, and you know what? Since we're looking at them, I've not actually, this will be the first time I've done it, but I want to see what the lights are like on there.
It's amazing.
Does it make them shine, light up?
It's amazing, guys.
Not much.
This is astounding.
Well,
what is happening?
So let's just flip over to Hondo and Arca for a quick second, just to hear some sounds. This is literally the first time I'm hearing these sounds.
Really? The first time he's hearing these sounds?
Tell you what, I love the fact that the light stays on for the Galaxy's Edge one. It's good though, because it only comes on for a few seconds, as you saw. Let's press it again. When you're doing the sounds, I'm going to do a separate video for this. I don't want to get wrapped up in sounds and buttons at the minute for this video. Just want to give you an overview. Wow. So again, if you're doing photography, and you want to get some shots of that thing glowing, get it onto Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, I'll put the Seeker Ball on later, but all those things are the same, you see? Except it looks a bit longer, that one.
So it's exactly the same toy, just a little bit more detailed.
Oh, the ball, the rope is longer on the ball.
Do you know what?
It's got a longer rope on the ball.
I'm going to talk to you about the externals and the internals, you know. And
oh my god! Oh no! Shut! Fuck! Stop it! I can't take any more of this.
Literally, I've made this video. Changed my mind.
They're the same. They're the fucking same. We have $500. Which one? Get the Galaxy's Edge one.
This one is also 500.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
We gotta get the Galaxy's Edge one. We gotta get the Galaxy's Edge one. That's the one. Oh. We're gonna ride the Millennium Falcon. You ready?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know if I build it up enough. Because, okay. That's a beautiful reproduction of the Millennium Falcon. Beautiful. Oh. And the walk up to the ride is pretty cool too, right? Now the lines are not so crazy, right?
Right.
But if they were, you got some cool stuff to look at while you're waiting. Ooh. Oh, now it feels like we're on the Millennium Falcon. When that happened. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh! Popping in the pilot seat. Strap yourself in. Get ready. Oh, slow it down. Slow it down. Oh my god, slow it down. Slow it down.
Oh, fuck, I forgot I had it.
God, it's giving me a headache. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh, and it's telling you what to do, too. Push buttons and shit.
Right, pilot. Push the flashing button to take off.
Push the flashing button. There you go. So you're controlling this ride, and you got to steer, and you get a score.
Left pilot, hit the booster. Right pilot, take it up to light speed.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Yeah, hit those buttons. Shoot it. Anything that's lighting up, you gotta hit those panels. Right? And the pilot better be steering. Right? Gonna hit something. Woo.
There it is. After that plane. Excellent. Now, gunners.
Hold on, kid. Oh, instead we got this voice guy. Hear the voice guy, right? He talks a little too much, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I can go axiom.
And he's a very standard Disney voice actor. You've probably heard him do any number of characters, right?
Probably.
Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and shoot the train. Yes, keep mashing those controls.
Keep smashing those. Yeah, just keep tapping those buttons, bitches. Do it.
Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep up to the train. Guns fire. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of there. Distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry.
Oh.
That was.
The Star Destroyer is collapsing.
Oh.
Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost. But we made it. Now, let's get up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, Chewie will pilot us in. Remote. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is, hey, not bad.
Yeah. There you go. Right. Landed. Good. Getting off. Yay. Yeah. And see, that's what I expect from Universal rides most of the time. Like a virtual, like ride through like a movie or something like that. But this has more. There's more world to it, you know. You get to see Chewbacca walking around. And sure, it's Rey, but you know, what do I expect? Somebody dressed up like Princess Leia or something? Would that be weird?
Stand aside.
He's just walking around, pushing people around. Oh my God, what is this?
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content.
Oh, okay.
Today I'm back with an exciting video. We're going to open and then review the Stan Solo Ubrikian 9000 land speeder. That's right, Stan Solo has done it again. He has crafted an amazing mini rig vehicle, if you will, for the 3 3/4 inch vintage Star Wars figures. An absolute beautiful, a gem of a piece, something I've been looking forward to getting, and today I'm going to open that bad boy up and take a close look at that and share with you my thoughts on this soon-to-be treasured item that's going to go right in my collection, and I cannot wait to display it. So let's go check it out.
What is it?
All right, guys, here we go. This is
oh my God, he's got his rubber gloves on.
Showed up at my doorstep.
He's got his gloves on.
Moment.
Got the OJs on.
This bad boy. This thing
oh my God, I'm
pretty
scared.
Quickly from the time I
what
ordered
is this
it
going to be?
The time that
is this going to be a dildo?
It didn't take a year to get.
Can we put this in our ass?
From the past.
You'll put it in his.
Stan Solo
There's been a lack of dildos this episode.
There hasn't been any dildos, right?
And you know what? The fuck also hasn't happened, and it ain't even coming up.
We haven't had hot drinks.
You're goddamn right.
Or do some hot drinks. Hot drinks.
Drinks.
Synchro. Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
I am starting to tire out though, but I can get through a few more of these. legs.
Oh yeah. We'll rock it out.
Chris and John. John in the U.S., of course. Thank you, brother. He's the one that actually got this to me. Chris.
What is this?
The main man behind
this?
God, man, you're gonna slice your hand open.
Doing God's work.
I am concerned about even with the gloves.
Kenner left off.
Right.
Oh, those gloves ain't gonna stop a
make
box
sure I get my products, my toys.
He's gonna die.
I call
I'm
them
scared.
products. I'll call them
scared.
toys because let's face it,
Careful.
they are toys. Beautiful pieces.
Oh my God.
And I'm just excited as all hell. I mean, this is.
I'm excited too.
Something that
Cannot wait to see what
Chris
this is.
announced online that he was going to be making this.
So Stan Solo is a guy who makes stuff that they don't have.
As soon as they see
right?
this bad
Of
boy,
all the
and
Star Wars
it's
stuff,
something that
just
I
something
know
they
I will
don't have.
cherish and
Okay.
Always be jazzed about every single time I look at it. I know. I saw the the pre-production photos. I've followed the journey, so to speak, from inception to, well, now here we are at the delivery. The
So
moment
this
of
is
truth,
made by.
I
mean, he's making it himself out of his home and shit,
very
right?
excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I can't wait to see this guy makes toys that you would swear they were real, right?
I couldn't be more stoked. So let's get into this beast.
Yeah.
Thing is a lot.
Oh my God. More packing with
a lot to get excited about. It's not a giant toy, but it is a bigger toy than Stan Solo normally makes.
Because they normally have been making little figures. They've been making the classic size Star Wars figures of characters we hadn't seen before and shit.
Right.
And the weirdest thing, like he actually made these ladders for your X-wing, which is
you forgot to take your dancing thing off the screen.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well, he hasn't even got through the box yet. So
that's true. Yeah, you literally have missed nothing.
You missed nothing. He's opened 2 boxes. There's a box within a box.
Let's not kid ourselves. I'm going to place my order as soon as it's possible.
So he made. What I say? He made ladders for the X-wing. You know what that is?
I don't have all the Stan Solo toys.
It just goes on the side of the X-wing like they have in the movie, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Right? Yeah, for display. It's great for display. You just set up the X-wing and then put the ladder on the side and have a guy on there. It's a really nice display thing. He's thought of all things, like chairs and shit like that. Smaller things, right, that you need. Oh, can't wait to see what this is. What is this?
This beautiful, beautiful toy.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Guys.
Holy moly.
Holy crap. Do you guys
Holy crap. Holy crap.
I do not recognize this.
Holy moly. Ubrikian 9000. Oh my god.
The Ubrikian 9000.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is so freaking cool.
It was only on screen for a split second, really, when walked into the cantina.
That's not a special edition audition.
And of course, I got to bump.
No, I don't think so.
I'm too excited. I told you guys. I warned you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing looking. This box is incredible. I mean,
it's an incredible box. It looks like the box, yeah.
This is what I'd want to open up as a kid. You know, I would love to have gotten this as a kid.
Yeah.
This is like what I would call a mini rig. This is the modern.
Yeah, it would be one of those little mini vehicles.
Mini rig.
Yeah. Okay.
Scale to fit.
Put Greedo in there. Okay.
I'll say.
It's Greedo's vehicle?
Sure. Sure, it's Greedo's vehicle. Yeah, he parked it outside, and then he got killed.
And now it's elephant faces.
Just like I said, Stan Solo is following in Kenner's footsteps.
I don't know what his name is either.
Stan Solo. Stan Solo's the true son of Kenner, in my opinion. There is no better toy maker that emulates Kenner better than Stan Solo. Simply understands the vintage look and never disappoints.
Pop it open, yeah.
Open the damn toy.
This is the moment of triumph, or the moment of truth, where you
moment of triumph.
See that
moment
little?
Of truth.
Oh, I don't. Is it? I have to put a ding in the box just to open this.
What?
Beast. Sucks. I hate this part.
Just trying to open it without tearing the box.
Get the box open. I'm trying to jostle and jiggle without
Oh my
ruining this
God.
box.
God. This is painful to watch at what? You had to scream. What?
Alright guys, I had to have a moment of silence. That's why I had to turn the camera off. I had to say a few choice words. Trying to keep this PG. What? At least PG-13. Like I said, it bums me out that I've already dinged up this box.
You dinged it.
The box is going to go closed and be on a shelf and no one's going to know the difference. But
what a shame.
It makes me so upset.
There's a little bend in the cardboard.
Try to keep all my toys in my boxes.
And he had to cut the camera in order to cuss.
Alright, here we go. Moving on.
Wow. Okay.
Oof.
Jeez, calm down, guy. It's just a toy.
There, guys.
Oh my God, come on.
About my stuff.
It's not a big deal.
I'm gonna watch this video and laugh because he knows me. Super OCD. I don't like to.
Oh, yeah, well, I see you wearing the
just
rubber
so
gloves. Wearing the rubber gloves, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is painful to watch. This guy fuck with this toy. This guy is so OCD about it. Ah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an unboxing with rubber gloves.
Yeah, I know. It's intense.
This is a true work of art. Look at this thing.
Right. Yeah, it's cool.
It's like archaeology, but for toys.
Yeah.
This is awesome looking.
Amazing.
It's not too heavy.
I'm hard.
It's a ball.
You know, it's in your palm of your hand.
You could stick that up your ass, probably.
You probably could stick it up there. You know, Justin could definitely get it up his ass.
Yes.
So cool, man.
So cool. It is.
Chris, man, outdid yourself again.
Yeah.
The clasp for it because this is.
How is there 20 more minutes of this?
I don't know.
And we shall get
Oh my God.
the popper open here.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he gonna break it?
Is this open?
Come on.
All right, let's give her a little.
God damn.
Great toy makers.
Bad boy open.
What's
I
happening?
don't know.
What's going on?
Again, I'm just trying to keep it all like.
What?
I'm sure somebody might
matter?
have figured this out and they're like, dude, just open it.
Yeah.
Somebody at home.
Oh my God.
One of these and
I'm just. I don't know.
Bump of Coke time.
I'm just like I'm a Nancy about it.
Big bump of Coke.
You know, it's a toy. It's a fragile piece.
Come on, open it. Jesus.
I feel like this was supposed to open too.
No, no, don't pull on that.
All right, guys.
God damn it. Just put.
There we go. There we go.
Oh. Christ.
I know standstill doesn't make toys that fall apart, but again, the energy in my hands right now. They're just like You know, I could. I don't know. It wouldn't take much for me to break anything right now. I got the force is flowing in my hands, so to speak. I'm just tittillated with excitement.
Oh my God! Wait. I can't take it. God damn it!
She might be the
Slow
sexiest
down.
transformer ever. Welcome back to the show.
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
most wholesome man on the internet, Gay for May. And today we're looking at one of the single most anticipated releases of my entire collecting career. Flame Toys Windblade is a figure that received a degree of heated controversy upon her reveal, with a shrill minority criticizing her exaggerated femininity and relatively suggestive design. 2 years later, and
Relatively?
finally it's time to give this landmark model its day in the sun. But
This
as
is,
much as I want to gush over her, like a 15-year-old who just discovered his aunt's naked yoga videos on YouTube, there's a fair number of challenges and annoyances.
His aunt's naked yoga videos? That's awfully specific.
My experience entirely. Designed with the attributes of a fashion doll, Flame Toys Windblade
What?
is
This is a
tall,
transformer.
slender, and gorgeous.
Is this guy salty? I can't tell.
No, he loves toys.
Big problem that almost ruined my experience entirely. Designed with the attributes of a fashion doll, Flame Toys Windblade is tall, slender, and gorgeous. Roughly
transformer.
Voyager-sized in height, featuring a dark gray frame with red punctuating her most precious bits. Her long and thin limbs broken up by golden joints and accented with a smattering of blue and white highlights. Hashtag can pump out some pretty fine-looking fembots from time to time, and the third-party companies certainly don't slouch either. But I guarantee there's no transformer quite like this on your shelves. This figure was meant to be worshipped like a fertility goddess.
What?
Her face, unbelievably cute. Unmistakably anime-inspired, with gentle features and big bright eyes. Her expression maybe comes off as a little more stern, than flirtatious, and I kind of wish she would have been designed to accommodate swappable faceplates. But I am certainly thankful that her face is one of the many pre-painted parts, featuring soft pink lips and her red kabuki makeup. This stuff would have been a nightmare to paint well by hand, and having it factory applied ahead of time definitely makes assembling her more friendly than snap builders. Windblade's torso is athletically built and curvy, with soft, rounded peaks contrasted with layered geometric shapes and jet mode kibble adorning her back. Here you can also see more of these paint apps, a few light blue sections framing her chest. These little extra touches make her feel very cohesive and complete without having to apply additional paint or even the included sticker sheet. Yeah, we don't do stickers around here.
Oh,
so maybe I should at least put on her Autobot badge. But we all know who the real star of the show is. Lovingly surrounded by hips that just don't quit, Windblade's metallic moneymaker descends from my wildest dreams, tearing through the nightmares of every activist killjoy on Twitter.com like a thick Freddy Krueger. Now, you guys know we're all about the chest meats here on the Gay From A show. I am hopelessly addicted to big naturals. Something that was labeled as a disability on my medical records when I was institutionalized. The Secretary of State won't let me have a fucking handicap placard, though. But that doesn't mean I can't appreciate the finely crafted female form in even its most bottom-heavy configuration. This caminus caboose is made up of two major parts. The larger outer cheek that's noticeably more softly sculpted than the rest
looks
of the
like
kit.
Raiden's
This provides
ass.
the mass and includes the hip joint, and this inner piece, which can be positioned to maintain shape and structure. How many other figures can you think of that have independently movable ass cheeks? Cyberburst Slug. I sort of wonder what was going through the designer's head when he sculpted her robot pussy. You don't end up with a mound this plump on accident. Likewise, there's not even an attempt to make her look like she's wearing exposed to the elements. Looking at Nixie, who is definitely the most erotic of masterpiece-alike RC figures, she's still wearing metal panties herself. Stare long enough into the abyss, and the abyss claps back. People complain about third-party figures sexing up characters unnecessarily, but especially after the controversy and the adjustments made to the design, I'm shocked that Hasbro let this get made and put their branding on it, considering how explicit Windblade is. By way of comparison, Kotobukiya is designing Bishoujo girls of Optimus and Megatron, and you could probably sell these in the Barbie aisle, and nobody would bat an eye. Apparently, they just let Flame Toys do whatever they wanted. They said, hey, we want to hire this porn artist to design Transformers models. And Hasbro went, hell yeah, brother. It's unbelievable that this is an official product, though I'm not complaining, since the main design team seems to be mandated to design fembots that look like 1950s catalog models now. Oh yeah, Gertrude can get it. But I know what the comments are going to say. They're going to say, Gay From A, you are a sexist, misogynistic pig who objectifies women and only values them for their attractiveness. That may be true. And coincidentally, this is the last thing my ex told me before she cursed me with the Shallow Hal curse. But stigmatizing someone's natural attraction to femininity is subversive pedantry, no matter how much academic legitimacy you try to throw behind it. And I didn't go to college, so that has no power over me. But today, Windblade's great big auto booty continues to be a source of great pain in my gonads and causes much strife. It seems I even have problems with plastic women now. I was really proud of myself for putting her together with no issues. She's a very dainty figure, so she feels delicate to hold. She's made up of lots of small and fragile parts, which make it incredibly nerve-wracking to assemble, especially when assembling joints or connecting her head and torso pieces together, because they require a lot more force than I was comfortable with. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it all happened so fast, and immediately afterwards I downed some of the delicious chemicals I found under my sink to ease the pain. But after all that struggle to build her, I accidentally cracked the socket that her right leg connects into, leaving this leg noticeably looser and constantly needing to be reattached.
You were jerking off, weren't ya?
Okay, so I did try to, and I will probably attempt to fix this one after this review. But it just sucks, because this is a figure that I waited so long to get, fought so many battles over, and watched as everyone else got theirs first. And she broke in less than a week of me having her. This is like in A Christmas Story, where Ralphie spends the whole movie lusting after the Red Ryder BB gun, despite everyone's warnings.
Don't shoot your eye out!
Except when he gets the gun at the end, instead of breaking his glasses, he shoots his penis off. This really cements in my head that Windblade here is not a figure to play with. It's something more akin to an articulated statue.
It's
you
a
pose
model.
her, and then you put her away on a shelf for 6 months at a time. You take it down once in a while to dust it, but you don't touch it otherwise. Arguably, most Transformers are like this, but they're nowhere near as pretty. But even getting Windblade in a pose can be another challenge entirely. Now, she's got great articulation. Every joint has an incredibly wide range of motion, and there are actually some rather unorthodox joints, such as these hinges below her wrists, and her wings are very posable, being able to tilt up and down and swing in and out. She can be super cool and badass, or sexy and seductive, and she'll stand just fine if you stand her straight up in a normal pose. But when she's fully assembled, the guards in front of her feet cause her toes to curl, which makes her footing unstable, and means putting her in more extreme poses is a big hassle. As you see, I wrote that in the script, and then when I was filming, I put her in this funky pose, and I was able to move her around without her falling over. But getting her in this pose in the first place was still a pain in the ass. I know what you're thinking. Well, I'll just put her on a stand.
You mean you didn't figure it out? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
That's right, bitch. And another odd choice, one she shares with the Red Line actually, they've neglected to make her compatible with standard Bondi stands. Okay, so I actually think that this small tab on her back is supposed to be where you would attach a stand adapter, but she herself doesn't come with one, and I was unable to find one that fits among my admittedly limited number of stand accessories. So when I put her on display, I will be using a static stand with a claw attachment to hold her in place. Again, partially because of the leg, and partially because of the feet. But it's so absurd.
Yeah, he's not
to me
really
when you
selling
got a
me
feature
on
that is
this
assuredly an
porn
industry
toy.
standard at this
I
point,
know.
especially as her contemporaries are designed to be naturally stand compatible. Now, to be fair, it would probably be a little uncouth to plug a stand port right into her T-hole like the other figures do. But where's the controversy about that? I guess it's just okay to do this to guys. Do you think Taika Waititi has a cut of the new Thor movie where you can see Chris Hemsworth's visible nutsack? The last Flame Toys kit I built was G1 Optimus, and I think he may have spoiled me in terms of expectations because of his array of accessories. He included multiple sets of hands, as well as 2 different weapons. So imagine my shock when I saw that Windblade has an absolutely pitiful number of accessories. She has a set of splayed hands, a set of gripping hands, and 2 swords for her to grip. I'd love to be the boss at Flame Toys though, so I could have a meeting with the guy who designed
more than
Windblade's
2
hands.
sets of
You know,
hands.
invite him into my office.
Oh my
have a
God.
big smile on
She
my
needs
face,
like 3 or
and I
4
say to
sets
him,
of hands.
It's Morbin time for your
And
salary,
some
my
dildos.
because you're fucking fired. She barely holds the swords, and it's a struggle to even get them in her hands because her fingers like to fly off. And how do you not include, say, a pair of resting hands, or at the very least, a pair of fists? If nothing else about this
I want some
toy,
fists.
it
He wants to be able to
certainly breaks
fist
the
her.
mold, but
He
not
cannot
always in
fist
good
her,
ways.
so he's disappointed.
What is his hard-on for the fucking Riddler?
I don't know.
Is a bit of a mixed bag for me. She is without a doubt a dazzling figure to behold.
This guy's got a sick thing for his toys. It's delicious and hilarious. It's funny.
I think I'm burnt out now.
Wait. One more.
One more.
One
Okay.
more. You're gonna love it. Oh yeah. Hot toy. Hot toys. Hey, we're looking at. Okay, jump a little bit ahead. Get this package open. Because he's gonna look at this box for a minute. There we go.
Able to pick him up.
There he is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my God. Look how many hands. That's how many hands you need. You need a whole shit ton of hands,
So
right?
what we're going to do now is get all of this
You
stuff
can't.
laid out in the light box and take a closer look at everything he comes with. And here
All
we
right,
have
there we.
almost all
Fuck,
the
how many
accessories
hands do you
that
need?
come with the Joker, and yes,
Oh
I
my
did
God.
just say almost. There are
So
4
many
key diorama-style pieces, which you'll see in the very next clip. Let's start off by taking a look at the actual accessories themselves.
Yeah, no,
first. Starting off with the display base. This thing is
Okay,
beautiful.
yeah,
It's a
it's fine.
classic
Look at the
DX
heads.
style
Look at the
display
heads.
shape, but it does have this metal grate over the top that is all sorts of.
Yeah, there you go. Look at the head. There you go.
Stunning for a figure of
Oh.
its vintage.
Wow.
The capsule
Yeah.
thickness and the print applications pretty darn near
Weird
perfectly.
teeth.
This one, obviously, the maniacal laughter head sculpt.
Right.
I love. I personally may be using this on my particular figure in the display. That's how much I really do like it. You also
the
do
other
get
one.
a regular Joker head sculpt, and the benefit about this one, as you can see, I have the eyes tilted slightly up, is that
Oh,
you
yeah.
can remove the hairpiece.
Yeah,
on the back,
you can
and
move the
also
eyes
move the
around.
eyes in
Ah.
this is
right,
nowadays you
and
do
then it
move the
magnets
items
back on the
individually.
back of his head.
That wasn't the case back when the
Okay,
DX11 came out. They
that's
moved
pretty
as
crazy.
a whole unit, and it works
Now this
Yeah.
guy
I
sells
really
for
like the
nearly
way they
$200.
work. You can also see a
Oof.
little bit of a
Right.
glossy finish over the top.
But man,
to
those
keep that
eyes,
appearance
yeah,
of
they look
sweat
shiny.
on the makeup.
Yeah,
Honestly,
crazy
might be
crazy
one of
level
my
of detail.
personal
He's got
favorite
all
head
this.
sculpts
Well, he's
of all
basically
time.
like
I
a GI
now
Joe.
understand
Right.
the hype.
Mhm.
I didn't at first.
He got
People
all
were
the
saying, "Justin,
clothes.
pick up
He's
the
got
DX11."
all
I was
kinds
kind
of
of hesitant.
extra shit. I
I
think
don't
he's
know
got
why.
playing cards and
This
shit.
is just
Tiny playing
beautiful.
cards.
Now, he
Yeah,
does
he's got
come with
money.
a tray of extra
Oh my
accessories, as you can
goodness.
see right
Oh,
here. A
Warhar.
bunch of knives, including
He's got the
a
pencil.
mosquito peeler and also a pencil.
Yeah.
He's got
is
the
they're not
pencil.
just for show, they actually do work. This one can
Oh my
collapse in on
God.
itself, and the butterfly knife can actually be
Oh
unlocked
my
and used
God.
Oh,
as
wow.
a 6-scale butterfly knife. That's something that honestly they really didn't need to do. You also
No,
get a
they
snap
did
of
not need
Joker
to do
cards
that.
with Joker's
They
face
didn't need to
painted on
do
the front there, and also
that.
some handcuffs.
They really
Now, the
didn't
cool
need
thing
to
about
do
the
that.
DX11 is that it includes pretty much, as far as I'm aware, the most well-painted hands that I
Wow,
have
they're
ever
even
seen.
bruised on the
sculpts
fingers
are
and
also
shit?
fantastic.
Mhm.
You can see how dirty and grimy and nasty, including dirt actually underneath the fingernails on the hands. I've never seen that before.
Wow.
Throughout all of the various figures I've picked up, I've never seen actual bruised and dirty hands like we're seeing right here. That is absolutely stunning.
What's
Now, you
that?
do get these special
The
little
detonator.
Oh,
you do
in
get
the
Hot
box.
Toys or some
You know,
sort
that's
of
the wrong
exclusive
mask. He
versions.
needs to
You
have
do get
the.
mask from one of the other robbers that were
Yeah, one of the.
included
It's
in
one
the
from
box
the
at
other
the start
robbers.
of
Why
the
doesn't he have
movie.
his?
It's a fairly basic piece.
That's
It's a
yeah, that
Rubskin
is
style
weird.
plastic. You do have the hair up the top there that is real and rooted, and it's painted and sculpted really nicely. One of the coolest pieces is, of course, this little bomb mechanism for the ferry scene. You don't have any actual rotation on the key
no,
there.
nothing actually
You do have
does
a
stuff.
real metal hook on the bottom there,
It's got a hook
and a
though.
nice little CPU motherboard style chip,
that looks
plus a brown cardboard style box. It does the job. It looked pretty much exactly like this in the movie. And the final pieces he does come with are, of course, some weapons.
They work
You do
too.
have a
Yeah, look at that.
spring-loaded
Oh
piece
my
up the
God!
top here,
With all the
and a stock that
mechanisms
can
and
push
shit
out.
working in it.
This is
The
pretty
little
much
pieces
perfection.
are
I love all of the
fucking
weathering
nice,
and
for
chips
sure.
around the edges. It really does make it look
But the
metallic
magazine
and
comes out
realistic.
too and shit.
You do also have
Shotgun.
a Glock style pistol.
Yep.
This is something
Yep.
that
Wow.
used,
That part
I'm pretty sure,
moves. The
predominantly at the
magazine comes
start
out.
of the movie in the bank heist. This is the
Yep.
pistol he was using. You can remove the magazine and a spring-loaded top section as well. And the final weapon you do get is a shotgun with a real working mechanism. This thing is also painted marvelously with some slight weathering around the edges. We are
Fucking
gonna
weathering
now,
and
though,
shit
go
All
on
over
about
some
that
more
weathering.
accessories because yes, there are more out here, and take a closer look at
There's
the rest
more?
of the stuff Joker comes with. And here we
Oh
have
my
the
God! Oh, we
few
got that
extra
fucking
pieces
table.
besides
It
the
comes with the
cardboard
table.
backdrop that Joker does come
Well,
with.
that's
Starting off
great.
with the chair first, it's fairly basic. It's a 1/6 scale
fucking
metal
chair.
style
Sure,
chair.
what do you want?
It's all made of plastic. First of all, there's no
Yeah.
rubbery style stuff here. It's not made of metal. It's basic. It's meant to represent the
Sure.
interrogation
What
scene.
do you
This
want?
does
What?
that pretty much perfectly. I do love the weathering and the rust
Oh,
effects throughout the legs and
They
throughout
even
the
weathered
top.
the
It does
chair a
make this
little bit.
thing
You know, why
a
not?
little bit
Right.
more realistic. The final piece he does come with is, of course, his
Oh, look at
handle.
that.
The cool thing is
Oh.
there's a lamp, and on the underside, there's a connection
It
point
plugs
to plug
in.
Plus, it's
It's a
magnetic, so that means
magnet.
you can actually tip the table
It's a
upside down,
magnet.
and the lamp won't go flying off. No, the lamp doesn't actually work, unfortunately.
Oh,
damn.
It does have a light bulb sculpted in underneath there.
Oh.
You can also see a hole.
A
That
hole
hole is meant
for the pencil.
so you can
The
try and
pencil.
recreate the
That's
pencil trick with this Joker. I don't know why they included that hole there. It's kind of unnecessary because
Why?
he doesn't, of course, have the bombs, or the grenades, I should say, in his jacket lining. They were saving that because the original DX Joker did come with that. They didn't
Oh,
want to include
there's
it in
another
both
Joker
versions
that comes
and
with
devalue
bombs and
that
stuff. This
original
one doesn't
too.
come
Let's
with
be
that.
honest, they come
There's a
with it
couple
anyway.
different
You can also
Jokers.
see the
There's a
surface of
nurse
the paint is
Joker.
all kind of
There's the
scratched
the
up.
one that is from the bank
For
robbery that does come
interrogations,
with the
I'm
mask, and
assuming
he's
that's
dressed
exactly
like
what
he
you can
did
see
for the
here
bank
with the
robbery.
finish. It looks
Right.
really good. And you can also see some scuffing down the edges on the legs legs on the table there. Now you will see the interrogation scene backdrop a little bit later in the video.
This is an interrogation scene,
Joker.
The look
of how it's supposed to be set up with Batman in the
background
and Joker there as well.
well, I guess he has
a little bit
normal
later
hands
in the video, and here we have him
Okay.
standing straight
Well.
up and down the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. And I have to say, I love this piece. Straight up, I'm going to be honest with you, it looks pretty much flawless. There are a couple of things that I do have to talk about in just a second.
A
but
couple
overall,
bitches.
just standing there, it does what it
There you
says
go.
on the tin.
There
It's
is a
Through
Joker.
and through. It even has that sort of stumpy posture that Joker had throughout the course of the movie.
Very expensive
It's pretty
toys.
much, as I
That's
said,
what we've been looking at
almost
today, guys.
perfect. If
Some
there is
very
a
expensive
2.0
toys,
version
like
of
the
Joker
high end.
3.0 rattling
Right.
around at Hot Toys
Gigantic fucking Enterprise.
don't know what they would change aside from making the bodies slightly bigger and some new and
Got a
improved
crazy
paint
Joker
applications. But
figure here.
overall, this
Right.
piece for me is now quintessential Heath Ledger Joker.
I
You're
mean,
right. All of you who
how much does this one cost?
I don't have this in the collection.
Like $150.
100% right. I'm so
that sounds
glad
about right.
I picked this guy up. What we are going to do now, though, is take him off the rotating turntable, punch in,
Yep.
and take a closer look at the details. And here we have the Joker up close.
Yep.
And
He looks good.
I have to say,
Yeah,
this
he's got a
guy
vest and
looks
clothes and shit.
Absolutely incredible. Now,
Yeah.
if you've been following along with the channel for a while, you'll know that I've looked at
All right,
a
yeah.
couple of third-party
It jumps to the next
versions,
video.
including
So we're gonna
a copy
if we're
of
gonna end the show here in a bit, right? You feeling tired?
Yeah.
Here's a little something. Right. So that's a show that's on the air now, even though she's no longer around. She's apparently allowed people to do these shows with her
posthumously.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, she was kind of crazy too, but that's why we loved her.
Yeah. But yeah.
So yeah, first show back after a while.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna end the show. Right. You guys have a good time. We'll see you next time. Right.
Yes. Stay safe.